Hello, everyone. Good evening. Sorry about the slight technical difficulties. Believe we have it worked out now. Welcome to Action Pact, the D&D web show featuring our homebrew world of Istoria, where heroes and villains are made. Before we get into the episode, we want to thank Gilding Light for the space to stream our show, as well as the community in which to socialize, where you can find them in the Discord using links that appear in our banner below. In that banner, you will also find our Twitter page, _Istoria, to keep up with any news regarding the show, the world, and all other sorts of goodies we post out there. We also want to give a thank you to Sirenscape, who provide music for most of the Gilding Light shows. We use Ark and Forge here, but they both provide everything you need for all your atmospheric and musical needs. Finally, we also want to give a thank you to Idle Champions for the free code, which we'll be hosting in chat for you to get an Electron chest in-game. I think. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Thank you, DC. And, and Emily. Yeah. So, with all that aside, let's go ahead and get the recap going. With the party investigating Pharaoh Fall, they encountered and successfully slain an undead centaur plaguing the town. Formerly, now. After finding some answers regarding the source of the necrotic essence seeping into the town, the group moved to question a local shopkeep and soon discovered that he was an undead agent assisting in the affliction.
What?
Yeah. Slaying the Deathlock and a summoned demon, the group then proceeded into the basement, looted a ritual chamber, found a pillar of rock suffused with necrotic energy, and drained it with the assistance of an energy vampire, and then were to proceed from there. So as a quick aside, I forgot actually a couple other announcements. Chris is running a little late. He should be here hopefully in the next few minutes, so he'll be joining us shortly. And actually, I wanted to open up the entire table to give a congratulations to our cast member, Matt. He is now a papa.
Yay!
Yeah, congratulations,
Baby
man.
Boxer!
Being a baby.
Yeah, so at some point, maybe we'll be able to see Grayson on stream. It probably won't be anytime soon, but just big congratulations to you,
Bring
Matt.
the baby in. Get him started early.
There we go, yeah. Get him rolling some
him up a
dice.
character.
We may or may not have also kind of chipped in getting him a couple D&D themed, things. Baby attire. So, anyway, big congratulations to you. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get back into the story. As Lambert should be arriving soon, and your course of action was being decided.
I wanted to smash the pillar, but have been informed that this is a terrible idea.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I will refrain from doing so at this time.
Just
Okay.
say you smash the pillar, rocks fall, we all die.
Look, we can run. We have legs.
It's true.
Has the,
How quickly do they run, though?
since...
I run at a rate of 40 feet.
Well, you, yes.
So
Your compatriots, though.
Rocks fall, we
I
all die.
could probably pick up like one or two of them, maybe.
That's true. Maybe a boulder or two.
Since Darwin siphoned off some of the energy from the pillar, is it still, like, magical right now?
You
Or
can
do
make an
use
Arcana
all-
check to try and determine if it still has any energy left over.
Okay. Arcana.
And actually, let's turn up the lights a little.
Or Arcantia.
Oh,
Oh!
boom.
Got him. Or it.
Got it.
Yeah, got it. Got
Question
it.
mark? Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. So looking at the pillar, though the presence you felt before was definitely well established. Now, there still is a bit of it left. It's not completely drained or anything, but it is much less suffused as it was before.
Gotcha.
Hey,
Sorry. What's up, guys? Finish it boiling time.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
and welcome. The stream is aware that you were running a couple minutes behind, so
Yeah.
it's all good. We also gave the congratulations to Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, congrats, Matt, again. Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Pillar's still loosely magical. Most of it got used up when Darwin gave us a long rest. But
oh, the
a spooky
Stone one?
pillar.
Yes.
okay. Let's mute this.
The stone pillar of life-giving, as it is commonly known.
Oh,
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Life giving or life taketh away.
Afterlife.
I got it backwards, right, sorry.
Depending on what do you define by
So-
giving?
It gives unlife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
The pillar of unlifening.
Yeah.
Why is this so? All right. So yeah, because that gave us a long rest.
Which
Is-
everybody leveled up at the end of the stream.
Yeah. Level 5. And I rolled like poo on those hit die.
But I have sending now, guys. So
True.
Not sure what that is, but
it's where you can send messages to anyone you
oh,
know.
neat.
We get to learn how to count to 25 a lot.
A lot.
Oh, jeez. Speaking of,
So actually, as you go to reach out to the pillar, you see Darwin. You all right?
yep,
Good.
we're good.
We have a low-lying light that, unfortunately, for the shorter members of the cast, we still have to look out for it. For the taller ones, they're screwed.
We're in our heads.
Yeah.
It's a heightest house.
We shorter ones just get a soft graze.
Yeah, we're like, that kind of hurt.
Taller ones
just
just wham.
yeah.
I'm now about a quarter inch taller
Yeah.
for a short time.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Your pain makes me laugh.
Yeah. I also wonder if that picked up on the mics. Maybe not, because they're not stationed that way. We'll find out. Find out later. So as you go to kind of inspect the pillar, you hear Darwin kind of speak up. Don't touch that with your hands.
Oh, I wasn't gonna. I was just. It looks kind of less now, so that's good.
It is. There's still some residual magic, but I would just hold off.
Yeah, I think we'll.
Well, the infusion left me a little drained, so I'm going to go back to hunting, see if I can find any more of those rotting skulls up there.
Awesome. Any quickling bodies, if you catch any and drain them, just go ahead and leave them. We'll take care of them. I can
shoes.
light them on fire or something.
Save the shoes.
Clean
Understood.
up.
Were you wanting the rotting skull eyes as well?
Yeah, that'd be great. If you don't want them.
I have no particular need for them.
Okay, cool.
Here are. He takes out what look like 6 black, like perfectly cut gems. Just hands them over to you. There's a few pairs.
What kind of gems are they?
You look at them. They're just black gems. You're not really sure.
Okay.
They're on our list for Corver. Oh, not those kind of gems, I don't think.
Their cousins are on the list.
The flaming sticks.
Yeah. Maybe he'll take those too. All right.
So
Well, I feel
Yeah. So
better.
after your long, after the infusion for a long rest, you have your choices of going left or right.
So left was the big lizard boy,
Yep.
and right was the slide down to
Was it
whatever's
stairway?
below.
It was like a
Stairway to
staircase,
hell.
But it was very like slicker. Or
I'm gonna give Legolas it and just slide down on a shield.
You can't have mine.
Good luck.
Do you have a shield to use? A spare one, perhaps?
I'm not giving you mine.
No. So now I'm just disappointed.
Well,
My disappointment is immeasurable and my night is ruined.
Didn't you? I thought you said half of it was stair, half of it was just slick rock.
it is. So there are kind of faintly carved steps that proceed down one side, and then the other side is just a steep, slick.
They're not
Drop.
OSHA certified.
They're not. No. Yeah.
All right.
Is it wheelchair accessible?
Technically, the steep side is yes.
So I guess, and you guys don't think we need to take care of that lizard before we go down?
I would rather not waste the spells.
Okay. I mean, I guess we'll just head right, and then we have pittons and rope. We could just. Ooh, that's gonna be loud, isn't it?
Yeah, hammering a piece of metal into rock is not quiet.
Listen, I was trying to help y'all out.
Come on, Master of Stealth. You should know these things.
Okay, so we'll start. I'm just gonna ignore them. I'm just gonna start heading that way, and can I stealth?
Okay. Sure.
How big are these tunnels?
So while you're walking into them, you have plenty of room to move. You're kind of surprised, actually, as it looks like it was probably built for a large, if not potentially huge, creature.
15.
That bodes
Yep.
well.
I was stealth as well.
I guess.
Nat 20.
Okay.
So 26.
Nice. Gotta get 2 more stealth rolls. And then whomever wants to roll for a bog.
I'll roll for Bog. This guy's great.
Go for Bog.
That's a 10.
That's a 7.
Bang average.
Okay, so 19 total.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
9? Jesus.
13.
13? Okay.
7.
7. All right. Well, the group does collectively succeed.
Hey.
I mean, makes sense. Hooves on rock.
Yep.
Not.
It's a little bit of a precarious walk down, but you're able to make it. So, as everyone descends down through this tunnel, you find yourselves at what is a just kind of eventually the slope carries out to what is just a more or less carved rock tunnel. It's a little rougher than the previous section and the one before that even, but it is still about the same width and diameter. You still have plenty of room to move, and it does look like it was kind of roughly hewn versus carved with some sort of careful precision.
Okay.
This is leading up to the stairs down?
Um,
Or do we go down
This
the
was
stairs?
leading down the stairs. Now you're proceeding with a slight slope,
Okay.
moving downward.
Have we done like a 180 going back towards what we think where the pillar was, or are we heading in a different direction?
You are proceeding pretty much just directionally forward. There has been no major shift or turn from
Oh,
this
I
point.
thought it was.
Like the
a s-
stairs don't spiral or anything? They
They
just
do
go
not.
straight down.
Oh, okay, that's my bad. I thought it would like turned. Okay.
I mean, we could probably like stand to like use. It might be a good idea to have a rope, like you said.
Well, no, I was doing it because I thought it was like a super steep turning, and I was just gonna for the less acrobatic folk. I don't know. Let's
Maybe we continue on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
There's only one way to go.
So,
I'm gonna have my dagger out, not glowing.
yeah, can I get a marching order, please?
I assume.
I'll probably be in the front since I can
You can see.
see.
I guess because you can see a little better than I can.
I guess I can be behind you. I can be behind you.
So
'Cause
I
I
mean,
think yours is better than mine.
I mean, mine's just dark vision.
I'm at your perception.
Oh yeah. So I'll be front,
Okay.
of course, because I'm apparently the tank now.
I
Yep.
can't see. Can I do lights? Little baby torches.
What do you think?
I can't see. Stairs.
Hold on to my tail. It worked last time.
Not on stairs.
We already went down the stairs.
We're already through
No,
the
we
stairs.
didn't.
I'm gonna take my
We
hammer
did.
out so I can see the stairs.
Okay.
I thought we already went down the stairs.
I'm
You
gonna
have.
pop
Okay.
one.
Never mind then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we successfully made it down the stairs then, I guess.
Hey, held on
In
my
the
tail.
dark. I need to be in the middle because I can't see.
Does Bog have night vision at all?
I believe so, yeah, being a bugbear.
Do we want him up front or behind them?
You can probably be behind them.
Okay.
Just have them in the middle so they can
So-
keep.
Yeah. So me, him, interchanging those two, and then Bog.
Well, so, though the pathway is large enough for you guys to move down collectively, just a general marching order would be easier to maintain.
Okay, so it's between you two. What do you want?
Yeah.
Who wants in front of who?
I don't know.
I want to be as close to the back, I guess. No, I'll be in the middle.
Yeah.
I'll be in the
We gotta protect the dainty one in the middle.
Unless we get attacked from behind, so yeah, probably
Yeah.
a good idea.
I'll be in the dead middle.
Okay. So, as you all proceed forward then,
You'll be down the middle.
can I have the people in the front make perception checks, please?
Dark is so boring when you can't see anything.
12.
12.
Okay. So, walking forward,
Sit there.
occasionally you do see what look like kind of smaller either caves or cubbies kind of open up as you see just these other directions you can potentially go off the cave. They're smaller though, and they do indicate that they likely don't have any major path leading off from it, but you do see they do kind of dot the walls as you move forward.
I just had an idea. Can you walk while you're doing your link with the dragon?
Theoretically,
So
I
just,
can't see as much when I'm seeing through her eyes. Well, I
just
don't know.
have
I
the
feel
little
like
dragon
that
on
would
your
be
shoulder
weird.
and
Can
see.
I walk or do I have to be stationary?
You can walk. but you go blind when you're
Right.
viewing through her eyes.
I'm already blind, but I feel like it would be really disorienting to be.
No, just have her on your shoulder, so it looks like you're like your eyes are just here instead. It's
Oh,
like,
I thought you were gonna send her somewhere.
oh no, that I could see that being
Oh,
complicated.
yeah, no, I had thought about that, just seeing through her eyes while she's on my shoulder. Yeah. I will probably do that. Do we smell anything?
You can make a perception check for that. Yeah.
9.
9. You.
I really thought that was your answer.
9. So the same kind of arid, or not arid, acrid smell fills the air. It's not getting any stronger, but it is ever present. You also don't really. Yeah, you don't detect any sort of real difference in terms of like air quality either.
Okay. Yeah, I will
no, the 9.
see out of Ishara's eyes.
Okay. So with her eyes, you actually are able to see pretty well then. All of a sudden you're like, oh, okay, yeah, good. The vision still is a little strange and slightly disorienting, but as time kind of progresses, you get a little more used to it.
Okay.
How small are like the little side tunnels?
They are approximately 2 feet and a rough circle.
On a peek in one.
Okay.
Hey, let me get you.
With your special eyes, you're able to see in quite effortlessly. There is there's like this kind of what sounds like or looks like a small stalactite. You see a tiny bit of water coming from it. To that end, when you step closer to it, you get a really strong, you get a good, healthy amount of that kind of that smell that's in the air.
Coming out of that hole
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so there's a hole in the ground,
on the walls.
On the
The little
wall.
holes dotting
Yeah.
the walls.
and then but I'm saying like in the holes in the walls, is there a hole coming out of the? Is there a smaller hole within the cubby?
I think what you're saying is that the cubby's like 2 foot. It's like a 2 foot circle, and then inside of there is where
It's-
that smell's coming from.
Right, it slopes inward and then does come to an end. Also worth mentioning, though, at the bottom of this cubby, you do see what look like small bones.
Neat.
Delicious. So, yep, I will share that with the group that this might be like worm stuff. Or like, I don't know, little things that will come out and try to eat us.
And when you say worms, do you talk spice worms? Like the spice must flow kind?
Actually, if you wanted to make a history check on that, to do that,
Like
you
desert
could.
worms?
Do it. Maybe it's like that. Why am I talking like you? Maybe it's like diamonds. Diamond dust.
Is it a history trick?
Yep.
What is my history? Oh, actually
You're a
pretty good.
minotaur from the desert, part of a herd.
Yeah, actually, history, history. So, that's 16.
16, yeah. So, being a minotaur from the desert, you're familiar that the types of worms that you would encounter, even the small ones, are much larger than these holes would indicate. Plus, though they are able to burrow through rock, they do tend to favor the sands of the Kartu Desert, as it does allow them to move much more easily.
Okay. So not the spice worms.
Not those worms, no.
Maybe these are like
Well.
rock dust worms.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I think
So-
I heard about that.
The dirt must flow.
So we're just continuing in a straight line, slightly downhill, away from everything.
Mhm.
I guess we'll just keep going.
Okay. Just do it.
Okay. After about another 5 minutes, the air does kind of take on a different quality. I believe we have at least one person with a above 15 passive perception, right? Where are your passives at?
Mine's a 14.
11.
11.
14.
Okay.
Hold on. Bug is a 17.
Yep, Bog. So, Caden, Bog, you're able to smell that the air has taken on a different quality. That that kind of acrid, almost necrotic smell to the air, or the smell of death, while still present, has this other kind of more humid smell to it again. And in particular, there is a bit of wind coming from deeper inside the tunnel, like a faint breeze.
The worm farted.
Perhaps. There's also a gentle hum that you can hear.
Yep.
Gentle.
I guess he tells us that.
He does, yes.
Okay, cool. Cool.
So the air's changing. I don't know what that means. I don't go underground.
Yeah, neither do I. I'm pretty sure none of us do.
Nope.
Not a spelunker.
Not big on caves. But they do say something about when the winds change, you should go with them, right? It's blowing out, so we should go out.
We already made it this
No.
far.
No? Okay, fine.
Just trudge ahead, I guess. Just keep an eye out.
Terror party of one right here, that's fine.
Alright.
Smush between two minotaurs, it's fine.
So, as the pathway does come to what looks like an opening, you find yourselves in what is the opening to a larger kind of central, almost cave. It's a good deal in terms of size. The pathway, as it does lead out, I didn't get the exact measurements. Well, you see what looks like an opening, and there's a slight turn to it to the right when it does open up. Should you choose to do anything?
You said we see a what was it? I didn't catch the word you said.
What's that?
Like you said,
The pathway curves to the right a little bit
Okay.
before it opens up into a larger cave, where you can see it does open up farther and 60 feet. A couple of, let's see, actually you two can see in the front that there look like there are some small crystals on the ground that are mostly black, but they have this kind of blue and purple energy occasionally shimmering off of it.
Are they glowing?
Actually, you would be able to see what looks like very low light coming from those crystals, but it's faint and it's not ever present. It's kind of like the shimmer causes it to happen. In addition to that, you do see that there does appear to be some light coming from around the corner too. Not a lot. It still is very low.
I'm just curious how they could tell like what color it was with dark vision.
That's true.
Hey, have your dragon go see what's in this room. It's kind of goes around the corner. And there's a big open area. You wanna go stealthy, fly in there and see if there's anything.
Sure.
We can stop moving for a minute.
We're not sending you
Is
in there.
this like dark? Well, you kind of are. Is this dark vision or is this blind sight at this point? Is it so dark that there's no light?
No, there is actually a faint amount of light coming from within inside the cave. So dark vision would still apply.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Just go in just a little bit, stay towards the ceiling,
Right.
and just be really quiet. Right. Just a little bit, though. Okay, so I send her in.
Okay. So are you viewing it through her eyes? Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me. Assuming she's trying to be stealthy.
With her stealth,
Yes.
right? How does that
Unless you
work?
just want to fly her in, it's up to you.
What goes into stealth? What?
Dexterity, and if you have a pseudo dragon familiar, for the stats,
I have a pseudo dragon for the stats. I can do.
that works too.
Okay. On D&D Beyond.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Hold on.
So +4 to stealth.
Where did you get that so fast?
I look at monster stats all the time.
Okay. +4 to stealth. Got it. Oh. 11.
Okay.
She's the same stealthy as me.
Okay, so let me double check a couple things. Okay, that's fine. Let's see.
Sometimes I wonder if there's actually things in these rooms or if he's just making a show of it to mess with us.
That's the thing. We'll never know until it
We
bites us.
know.
He's just got like some like nuts and like bolts on the
Okay.
his table. Just
So, as Ishara flies into the room and sticks towards the top, there are stalactites that she's able to kind of like interweave between. The path does get a little difficult, but she's able to move pretty quietly between them, as well as latching onto them when she needs to kind of navigate through. What you see through her eyes is a large structure in the center of the cave. It takes up a good majority of the room, and it is somewhere between. Let me double check this. It takes up a good majority of the room. There appears to be two primary sections of this structure. It does look like it's a small kind of stone raised, well, it looks almost like the foundation to a building at one point. There are a lot of pieces of brick lying just kind of scattered on the ground, and the walls are no longer standing, most of them. There are some that are still kind of partially standing, but most of them are in some form of damage or disrepair at this point. She's able to see two very large cages at the front of this kind of former building, one of which has a large insectoid-like creature inside of it. It is humanoid in its kind of body anatomy, but it has a very large torso and two large mandibles sticking off of its face. It is currently inside the crate, and behind that, at two kind of stone, almost what look like benches, are two skeletal creatures that appear to both be working over each one individually.
Working them over?
Working at each one, like standing over them and manipulating objects on top of them.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. In addition to that, there is a large, what looks like winged lizard, not unlike Ishara, just lying on the ground. It appears to be either sleeping or just motionless in general. And another humanoid individual, does to be some sort of human in heavy plate armor with a very large sword on its back, standing over and kind of talking to both of the skeletons. This is kind of all in the first area.
Okay. And you said one winged lizard, not like a Shara or like a Shara?
Not unlike.
Not unlike.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
It does have different anatomy. There is not the large crescent horn on it, but it does appear to be quadrupedal with a tail and a pair of wings.
Oh, you said there's
I
another
think.
structure?
Double check on that. Yes, there is another structure. It's basically what looks like a larger kind of back room. Similar to the first one in that the walls are incomplete at this point. There are large blown out portions of both the eastern and northern and southern walls. And in the center of it is a large kind of warbling shadow that does not appear to have any specific form to it and kind of grows and shifts.
Do I get the feeling that that is the rift, or have I seen anything that indicates the tear? Sorry, the tear or anything?
As far as you can tell, it's likely the wound.
That's likely the wound. That's the word.
Yep.
Okay. Can I... Familiar question. Can I just poof her out without having to re-summon her from there, or does she have to come back to me?
She... You know what? I'm not sure about that. It's fine to find familiar spell. I don't remember offhand, because that... I know you can summon and dismiss, I don't know if you dismiss.
I have to resummon.
As an action, you can temporarily dismiss the familiar to a pocket dimension. So, there you go.
I'm gonna do that instead of making her fly because I'm really nervous for her.
Okay. So, as you do this, your vision breaks from her, and you are you again.
So since it's pitch black, you can't tell, but we're staring at you intently, waiting for.
I feel like I've been mumbling the entire time,
Oh yeah, you could be relaying what you're saying.
but I'm just gonna go, guys. I think they have a dragon.
Like full smog.
Was it a big one, or was it was like kind of? You just said winged lizard on the ground. There
Mhm.
wasn't any size.
The size that you would have gotten would be probably about the size of like a dire wolf.
Dire wolf.
Yeah.
Like
Pretty big, but not. I mean, definitely larger than a pseudo dragon for sure.
Bigger than Shara. Like a pretty big, but not like huge.
No one's seen dragons.
Large.
No one's ever seen a dragon in this world, right?
Outside of the pseudo dragon or a or something like a wyvern. Yeah, but true dragons no.
Did you get any color off of it?
She doesn't really see color.
Dark vision. Yep.
Okay.
What do you mean you don't see color?
It's dark. Do you see color when you see in the dark?
Yeah.
He's weird.
Okay. Special eyes.
Yes. Specialized are specialized.
Yeah. Specialized.
Um,
Specialized.
So what is it? There's a giant man in armor and a sword. You said there were some skelly boys.
Skeletons, an insectoid, another cage that I didn't see what was in it, right?
Correct.
Yeah. There's two
Oh,
cages.
but the insect is in a cage.
The insect is in a cage. It was really gross. Two skeletons. Pretty big, tough looking guy talking to the skeletons, which was creepy. Dragony thing. And then the wound is in the other building, I think.
So we found our place. So what are we doing?
I mean,
This is why we're here, right?
this is what we came here for.
What was the layout like leading up to the building? Is there are stalagmites we can hide and sneak behind? Is it just all big open floor?
There were stalactites, so
So those are on the ceiling. What about
Yep.
the ground?
Did not see any stalagmites.
So it's just a flat ground.
Yep.
That's
nothing to hide behind other than the structures themselves and maybe some crates.
so. Are they between us and the structure and the door?
I'm trying to remember what he said. So
I
there,
was also kind of purposely not listening because I didn't know how much was only supposed to be for her to hear,
Yeah, that's fine.
not metagame.
there are two structures, and
It's
the skeletons were working on crates kind of to the back of one of the structures. Is that right, or were they
so it's one main structure with two sections to it.
right?
One where there was the wound, and then the other where all the other creatures were. The insectoid was in a cage just outside of that first
Right.
part of the building.
So most of them are actually inside the building.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I
But
neglected
they
to say
don't
this.
have walls mostly.
Correct. I also neglected to mention this. You saw more of those crystals scattered around the floor of this area, and you also saw multiple entryways into this cave. There were other kind of tunnels that led into it.
So there's a necrotic bomb waiting to go off down here, and also lots of entry points.
So what do we do?
I'm gonna restart the music.
Great.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna restart the music.
So can I? And so the crystal started appearing near the entryway to the big cavern.
Yes, there were a few on the ground, and most of them were over, like, kind of beyond the entryway.
Can I sneak up to one and like poke it with the dagger and get like an idea of what it is? Do I feel any energy coming off of them?
Sure, yeah.
Off the crystals?
Do I like an aura?
They're black. We know what they are.
What? We think they're what?
They're the necrotic crystals, like the one that I zapped and filled up with necrotic energy.
Oh right. So they're
charged.
we're sure
Don't
they're the
touch
same
it with your
thing.
hands.
Well, you can touch yours with your hand.
Oh yeah, that's right. Don't break it.
Break it, you gonna go.
You break it, you bite it.
So looking at the ones on the ground, do they look the same as the ones we've done?
You break it, you blew it.
Make an Arcana check.
That is a natural 1. Fantastic.
They're crystals. They are black.
Thanks.
I'm telling you, this is what they are,
Okay.
and you believe me.
Clearly.
You're like, there's nothing else that these could be.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Ideas.
I have a feeling that the thing in the cage is a foe and not a friend.
I mean, we've had pretty good luck with cages, right?
Yeah,
That's
I think.
a joke. That was facetious. We have not had good luck with cages.
I know.
Most things don't like being kept in cages and worked on by skeletons.
Yep.
But also, you don't keep the rabid dog that you've trained to attack intruders out and about. You keep it in a cage, and you open the cage to sick it on the intruder. So if we can keep it from keep the cages from being opened. There's also another cage. I don't know what's in it.
I don't know. How far is it to the building from the entrance to the cavern?
I'd probably say 50, 60 feet.
50, 60 feet?
Do we want? I kind of want to try and sneak up to the building, or sneak. I don't know.
We don't really even know how to close the wound, do we?
We don't.
I
We never
have
did
an
ask him that.
idea.
You have an idea.
I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work.
How strong of an idea?
I gotta get close to it, kinda.
Would you like to share this idea?
Well, I've been talking to Ashara and practicing some things, and maybe, just maybe, if I'm strong enough and I roll high enough, I might be able to dispel it. I don't know if that'll work, but it's the only idea I have.
Plan B is we could find some explosives and bring the
Make
cave
it
down.
bigger.
I was gonna say collapse the cave on it.
Oh, okay. So, it still exists, but there's no room to walk on either side, so they can't get in. Is that the theory?
Maybe.
Okay.
But then, like,
Can we put a door over it?
Put a little
Put a
fence
little
around.
fence around it.
Throw a blanket over it.
You can certainly try.
Oh, cat bug. That's the best idea I have, is to try and essentially remove the magic that's holding it in place and seal it back up. That's what I got. But I don't even know if that's how it works, because I've never done this spell before, so.
Would she be able to guide you while you're doing it?
She's not like a god. I mean, you've seen her.
Oh, I
She's
know.
a
I
dragon.
oh, I know what a guide is.
Sorry, didn't quite have
No,
that
yeah, you're good.
accent.
Can you ask your god?
Maybe.
Okay,
I can't see the moon.
let me
anymore.
think on Ashara really quick. I got nothing.
I mean, I can try and reach out to Luciana.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything?
No, just go ahead and try and reach out to her.
Oh, Luciana, can you hear me? It's me, Dorgirin.
Don't do that when I'm drinking.
As you call out,
Oh man.
you too do not hear any reply.
Oh, she's probably busy.
I'm doing God things.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah. Not really, but yeah.
They're pretty fickle like that. So
What
I
about
hear-
you? Don't you have something that like knows about things? Or you, Bog?
I mean, Bog has Slender Man, apparently.
Yeah, yours is kind of creepy. I don't know.
I don't know.
Mine's more about like inflicting, you know, the joys of the world.
That's the best idea I have. Or it's not really I don't think counter spell would work because it's not a spell. I think dispel magic would be better.
Would I be able to check if I would know if that would possibly work?
So an Arcana check, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You try and make an Arcana check to
See if that would be plausible.
Puzzle it through.
garner if that may do it.
20, dirty 20.
30, 20. You kind of consider, okay, this is a magical, a magical wound. So trying to dispel it, that tracks.
That tracks.
Okay. I'm not great with the math, but like, it just seems like it might work. Maybe.
Unstoppable force.
I got
immovable
2
objects.
shots at it
Be good.
if I don't use that power level for something else.
You got power levels.
Like the oomph behind the magic. You know, sometimes it takes a little more out of me.
Oh.
That one's like the highest I can go, and I really only got 2 shots at it.
Can you show us what it means to go even further beyond?
No.
Is it over 9,000?
I would have to yell for a very long time.
Almost till you pass out, probably.
Right.
On the next episode of Action Pact.
Just start holding your hands up like this.
Rin, still screaming. All her companions battle it out. Will they survive?
I mean, we're about even odds, but not even things, I guess.
No, and I don't think that all of the things in that room are created equal.
You're right. Probably a little.
You gotta watch out for them skeletons. They're shifty.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
those,
feel
those
like
are probably
that.
like the lowest on the chain.
You think so?
I'm
I
a
don't
little
know,
more
they're
intimidated
creepy.
by the giant man with the big sword on his back.
He does seem to be getting them order, so I feel like in pecking order at least.
And then there's a giant insectoid thing inside of a cage.
Oh, but it's in a cage.
Yeah.
I've
And
seen
if there's
you open a cage, and you're not a giant insect.
You think it knows how?
I mean, if it's like an ant, but think like if an ant was like this big, how strong would that be?
now you're
then,
just
like-
fucking with me.
You know, I
But
don't
so
think
the ant's like this big.
I feel like
A natural-
I'm gonna stay back again
Yeah.
and make with the pew pews.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do.
Mm.
And I will do my best to protect you guys as much as I can from a distance.
From a distance.
I'm going to try and focus most of my fire either on the dragon or the dude in male, depending on.
Oh, I forgot there's a dragon apparently.
There's a dragon.
Which you know,
Oh,
like,
there's
don't
no such-
exist until today.
there's no such thing as a dragon.
And now you've seen 2. Or will.
There's no such thing as a dragon.
Poof.
It's too small.
I mean, she's a little version of a much, trust me, much bigger version.
That only you have seen.
Yeah, well,
You
so,
know, like in your head, and you talk to it
yeah,
in your head.
her.
Her. I'm just saying. I'm not saying anything, but I'm
Ishara
saying.
starts growling on my shoulder.
Yeah, I can do that too. Moo. I'll look inside. Like, I'll just kind of look around the corner. Has anything changed with what she's seen? Like, have they moved around or, like, anything else come into view, I guess?
No, and with your special eyes, you're able to quickly kind of survey, just peering in. Go ahead and make a perception check, though, just to, really kind of see what all you can notice.
Hammer it home how bad that is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3.
3.
Perfect.
No new information gleaned. You're like,
Sweet.
yep, everything she said sounds about right.
That checks out.
Yep, there's a blob, another blob.
There's some darkness. In the darkness.
Shiny blob.
More
It's
darkness.
all fuzzy.
Where did she go? Into the darkness. It's a line
So we're
from-
just going in guns blazing. This is what
Oh, we're just gonna go. We're not even gonna like try and sneak up to the building. We're just gonna walk in and.
So, like,
You've already snuck, right?
I was going to try and
Did
sneak.
you sneak? Did you roll for it yet?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
That's.
I would say that our best course of action may be like a shadow attack kind of a thing. You know, we come in quiet, hit him as hard as we can first to try to reduce what's there. But I have a feeling that like the insect, if it comes out, is gonna take more than a hit. The dude's probably gonna take more than a hit, and the dragon is gonna take more than a hit. Like maybe we can knock out the skeletons. I don't know. We're gonna die.
Okay.
I feel real good about this. It feels real great.
If
And we're
you
already
could-
underground in our graves.
If I was
More than
more
6 feet.
confident in my stealthing abilities, Bog, I know you've been teaching me a lot, but I just don't know if I'm to your level yet.
You'll get there.
Appreciate that, Bog. If I could get within 30 feet of him, I could maybe detect his thoughts, but I also might tip him off to our presence. So there's that.
Do you have anything that could like hold a person?
Sure don't.
Just the way you said that. Sure don't.
Now, do you have anything that could like mesmerize a person?
Actually, kind of.
Is it a spell called Mesmerize? Because I'm gonna lose it.
No, but I could maybe. What's the
Enthrall
distance
a
on
person.
prestidigitation?
On what?
Prestidigitation.
Oh.
10 feet. 10 feet. So I could
No, we got it.
I could make a noise a little further away from me.
No.
And draw its attention to the noise.
You're trying to not die.
I know.
At that point, I would just. That'd probably be easier if I just did this, and I'd get the mage hand up.
Okay.
What
Something
is-
else maybe I could do
We're all being very quiet about this. Still.
Yeah, no, for sure.
is
I should start rolling perception checks. Good point.
We're using our
Son of a
inside voice.
biscuit.
Okay.
something else I could do.
So, as you're discussing this, you just discuss it.
Yeah. Great. Something else I could do. Get me within 30 feet of something, and I can make a block of ice, right? And I can ship it out over the top of something and drop it on it.
What spell is that?
It's shape water.
Okay.
A
have to
long-term effect, I can make it ice, and then I can instantaneously move it.
Do you have water to shape?
Yeah, is there
That's-
sufficient?
I have,
That's your cantrip, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure that one's a little limited. You choose an area of water you can see within range. If it's a 5-foot cube.
It's a 5-foot cube, but if I just take some water out of my canteen, I can shape it into a cube.
You have 5 feet of water?
Or how it doesn't have to actually hurt it. It's a distraction, and it goes, "What? Where did that come from?" And then it goes to look.
What was that noise?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like you pick it up in the you shape it in the air and drop it on something. I'm like,
No.
Okay.
Like,
It's a whole new attack.
Yeah.
Dropping blocks of ice.
Yeah.
no.
Okay, cool.
Ice cubes
No, I'm not
fall.
actually trying to
You
hurt
all
it.
die?
I'm trying to distract it.
Gotcha. Okay.
With
Cool.
like a pebble. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, Where did that come from? I'm gonna go check it out.
random snowball.
Marches off. Yeah.
Snowball.
How about we save that for like plan? I don't know.
Q?
Z.
Yeah.
I'm just
T,
telling you
Plan T.
Triple
what I
Z.
have at my disposal.
Plan S for super. But
Listen,
like way down the line.
guys.
You know what? You want better than a rock or ice, which, as far as I can tell, with my limited vision down here, doesn't seem to be any rocks.
We'll pick up a rock off the ground.
Okay, cool.
Wait,
Okay.
can't we pick up the little
The
crystals and chuck them?
What they told, like Darwin told us that like it's gonna take more than just throwing it to crack it for it to explode. I mean,
Also, they kind of glow a little bit, so if you pick one up, they might see it.
I mean, you have a glowing hammer on your back.
It's in a case right now.
All right, I'm just gonna stealth in, and I wish I could see the layout. Does it make more sense to go left or right?
So you have pathways you can go on either side.
Do we have a battle map?
We do have a battle map, but we're not ready for that yet.
I mean, it kind of.
when I looked in there, was there any? There's no stalagmites on the ground, right? It's just
Correct.
open floor.
Just
Yes.
stalactites.
Yeah, I tried that already.
The very edge of the room has the crystals, which you could potentially try to use for cover, but it's not going to provide much. There's also a random dog just running through the caves.
Yeah.
It was alerted.
Crap, they had a sentry dog.
Sentry bagel.
We could okay.
It's actually
we could.
that's the sound that the insect makes.
One more.
We could alert
It's a bagel.
them to something. Someone throws a rock, something. They come to investigate it. I pour some of my water on the ground, change it to red so it looks like blood. They follow the trail of blood. We ambush.
I think that's a great idea.
Thanks, Bog.
Where would the blood come from, though?
It's my water, and I make
Where
it
is it?
red.
Well, what would be bleeding?
Exactly. They come to investigate. They follow the droplet.
But you can't see colors down here. Remember that part? Because there's no light. So, okay, so she's
Maybe
onto
mine.
something where we could distract them and get them to come out
Yeah.
and lure them away from the building.
What if they call for help?
That was my other thing. They could also just turn the portal on and start bringing things in.
Well,
which
it's
they could
already
do
on.
anyway.
It's kind of always on.
Do portals work that way?
I don't know.
It's just always on. It's just like a
But like, there's those,
like a revolving
those
door.
other
Yeah.
holes in the walls, right? Where like
Yeah.
So
other
we're-
things can come from. So like, I don't know about you, but if something
Ears.
mysterious is happening or a random dog insect is barking, I might go investigate it with some extras.
Maybe.
All right.
Okay, fair.
Oh god. I guess we'll just.
I mean, why didn't everybody take a crystal and keep it on you just in case?
What? Just blow it up?
Throw it. Maybe you can. I don't
Is
know. Throw a
there-
dagger at it. Maybe I could hit it with something.
Does it blow up immediately as soon as it cracks, or do you have some time to throw it?
Well, I didn't really get a guide on it.
So we haven't tried it.
Hold on. Can we go back into the tunnels and can I I just want to try and blow up one of the crystals with a firebolt and see if it'll work.
So she wants to make a ton of noise and then have us try and attack.
Not really. No, we could go back, but okay. Do I think that if I shot a firebolt at a crystal, it would break enough to cause it to go off?
You can think about
Okay.
it. I mean, that's the thing. You honestly don't know.
Don't
You
know.
haven't had direction one way or the other.
We could cluster an accumulation of them, and I could shoot a firebolt at it. And if one breaks, theoretically, maybe the rest of them could break, and it could make a kaboom and take some of them out with necrotic damage.
She went from not killing anything to blowing them up. What?
That tracks.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm just kind of down to go and start sneaking along the side and try and get up to the building, and then figure it out from there. Because I don't.
But like, what happens when you get up to the building though? They're all there.
Yeah.
We can't really close the portal without being.
Oh no, I plan on
No.
attacking them just when we got there. I just don't want to give them 60 feet to shoot at us.
Well, there's always the option to split the party. You guys make a bunch of noise and attack, and I go try and close the portal on my own. I don't like the idea. I'm just throwing it out there because it's an option.
How about you save that
Splitting
for
the squishiest person off from the party.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna go great.
There's not a history of that in this campaign at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
But I have a room, guys.
It's true.
You could use that to your advantage and hide up in the stalactites and shoot from there. From
That's
an advantage.
I'm
actually
not
a
very stable when
decent-
I'm shooting, but yeah.
How tall is the ceiling?
You have what's probably a good 20 feet up.
Yeah. That's a 20-foot fall won't kill you. What?
Mostly.
Unless I
break a
fall
leg.
on a pile of crystals. Break them.
Or you
not that
fall
heavy.
wrong.
You're
and
pretty
land
thin.
on your head.
All right. Well, we gotta do
Real
something
bad.
because I'm too impatient to.
Oh, we know.
Also,
I can see your
can't.
tail flicking back and
I
forth.
can't see, so me flying is a terrible idea, actually.
I will concede that point.
Just flying up. Ow! Okay, too high, too high.
If you need me to,
I've impaled
I
myself.
can call a ball of darkness that nothing can see in, except for me.
More darkness.
But like, nothing can see in the ball, except for me, or something that
Can
has.
we
How-
see in the ball
No.
from outside?
No.
That's useless
How-
for me.
Well,
No.
we just
So,
said no one.
so
Except for-
how far can you cast it from you?
60 feet.
Or
So you
also
can
is-
put it up by the door. Let us sneak up closer, then we can ambush them.
This is also assuming no one else has special eyes.
Yeah. Just assuming no one has
I
special
mean,
eyes.
listen, we're
Well,
going to
it's
go with
also-
that assumption. It sounds like our best plan so far. Because I can't do anything from range, right? I can fire like and crossbow. I'm pointless at range.
You're sneaking up there for sure. I am not.
We knew.
Just saying.
If that's what you want me to do, I can do it.
I mean, that'll help us get closer. I mean, you guys, like, it'll help him and I get up closer. And then what you guys do from range is a different story.
Are there torches anywhere?
There are not torches, but there is some candlelight that was near where the skeletons were.
Okay. No, like, turn on the light switch or anything.
None that you saw, no.
Okay. Cool.
Haven't wired this cave for electricity yet.
Not yet. Burgeoning technology is a little, more like this needs development.
Not everybody's like Darwin.
I'm gonna need light at some point.
You can do that. You can throw your lights up.
And I
It's
mean,
a
eventually
concentration
eventually my swords are gonna glow. His hammer's gonna glow. And they give off pretty good light, so.
So if while we're approaching, I can bomb it on the two skeletons and the sword guy.
I don't know if you want to put it on them, but maybe between us and them, so that it just.
Does it only affect people that are inside the bubble?
Anything inside the bubble cannot see in or out of the bubble.
That
Like,
also.
so you can't see in the bubble and you can't see outside of the bubble.
So you
Right.
can see through it.
No.
No. Like if I put the bubble here between us, you cannot see through it.
Yeah, that's what I'm banking on. Is that it's just like a de facto wall, so we can walk up behind it.
I just
Like it's a
don't know.
curtain that you're putting there, and then we're gonna pull it away.
It's just a glow like a sphere,
Well, yeah. How big of a sphere?
15 foot.
Yeah. It's big enough.
But like, you don't think that they'll be tipped off by a random 15-foot sphere of blackness that they can't see and just suddenly appears?
Well, the rift is to Shadowfell. Dark
I
like
guess.
shadowy things are kind of its thing.
I'm just imagining like when it's dark and you have low light, you don't really see more black. That's what I'm banking on.
What if they have eyes like yours? What if they have eyes like mine?
I don't know. Listen, it's the.
All right, I can see. That's plan C.
That's as high as we've got so far.
No, I have plan S.
You're right. Yours was super special. It was something.
Snowball.
What?
Snowball. Snowball.
Yeah, let's play snowball.
Play a snowball. I'll tell you what. All right.
Playing a rock because I just picked up a rock. with me.
Playing hammer.
Just croquet it.
Yeah.
There
I
is
can do that.
also always the option that you come down and walk up to them and start talking to them like you're a new acolyte or something. And then, cha-cha, stab! You know?
It's not gonna work.
You're pretty charismatic.
My charisma is no.
No, him.
I can be persuasive, but I don't know if I want to bank all that on my persuasiveness.
On the persuasiveness or on this?
Yep. I got a +9, but a 1
Oh.
+9. It's not good.
Alright, well, I'm gonna need light, so I'm gonna have to cast something with light, which means I can't cast anything that's a concentration unless I don't want to see.
High for me.
And by cast light, I mean tiny little flickers of light.
How much light do they give off?
They go to up to 120 feet.
No, how much light do they give off?
Like a not a lantern, torchlight.
I'm like, you guys can plan for as much as you want. It's your adventure.
Yep.
I'm gonna start rolling though at some point.
I mean, well, I'm ready to make a decision. They're just.
I mean,
not.
I'm fine with just going in because that's kind of a
Alright.
barbarian's thing.
Set the black wall. We'll sneak in behind it and then ambush them.
I want to do the
Bugsy?
black wall. That seems like a waste of a spell.
Yes.
No, not you. Is it a spell slot or what? Oh,
Yeah.
One
wow.
of his 2 total.
But I mean, I can hang out in there. As long as nobody dispels
By
it.
the door, which is where you're of great use.
Boggs, you got any ideas over there?
I'm not doing it by the door.
How big is it?
Nope.
15 foot.
No.
It's not very big.
I'm here to help.
Here to help.
I'm hearing a spool.
Oh,
sorry.
I can bless us.
Oh, did.
Blessings are good.
I do feel like the other one kind of wore off at this point.
It did. It definitely
The what?
did. It wore
Oh,
off
the-
last episode.
But that is one of my 3 spell slots.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what his accent is anymore. So
It's just a deep cute.
Spells. There we
Slow.
go.
I'm a cutie boy.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, that's pretty close.
I'm a cutie boy.
Bane. What does
Or
that
sweetie,
do?
whatever.
Sweetie boy.
Sweetie boy.
Sweet boy.
Up to 3
Well, I'm ready to die whenever you all are.
I can command something. I can
That's
tell
neat.
something to flee.
All of those are pretty handy.
Alright.
Only lasts for about 6 seconds, but can make something run away. Maybe the big guy.
Are you talking about turn undead or something?
No.
No.
Ooh, you let me hit the big
No,
guy.
but actually, does he have that?
Toll the dead. He had something.
He does have turn undead.
That's what I thought. I don't know what Path of the Grave is.
He can basically give something vulnerability, so double the damage. The next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack. But I can only do one of the 2. I can either do Path of the Grave or turn undead.
Oh, you need to give him a long rest. Or did you? He's got 2 things checked on his sheet.
Yeah, I don't think he ever had a long rest.
I'm showing clean on mine.
Oh, the Eyes of the Grave shows 2.
Oh, okay. So, quick.
Yeah, I mean that'd actually be decent if he came up with us, or if you come up with us,
Or
then
refresh your page.
you can. No, I just did to open it. I should now, but then yeah, you can come up with us, and you can use turn undead, and the undeads will run away hopefully, and that can leave us just the insect and the big sword guy.
Not what
And
I
the
do.
dragon.
What do you mean? That's exactly what it does.
The wyvern.
It makes them run away.
Yeah.
The dragon.
I thought turn on dead make them vulnerable to something.
No, it
No,
makes it run.
yeah, just makes him run.
Yeah, literally.
Literally turn.
You're on dead 10.
Is they afraid of me?
It's a wisdom
I'm so
saving
powerful.
throw, and they just run. Like their turn is just run.
I could do that.
A minute.
Not to undead, but I could do that to things.
How about we save?
All right.
We save that. Okay, let's do this. All right. We try our sneak to get at least all of us to shoot off something to cause an initial assault. As we come in, we can try to turn the undead. If the skeletons still live, that at least gives us another few, like another minute or so, to help even things out a little bit. Try to cause as much disruption as we can.
Down.
And if need be, I can call the ball of darkness single something out because it's got to move out of that,
To see anything.
or I can engage it inside of it, and that's at my advantage. So I can
Story.
at least hold something.
All right. We got the plan. Cool. Let's do it.
We just got to get up on there sneaky like.
Let's do it.
Do we?
Okay.
So, could I have the party make a stealth check? And if somebody wants to roll for Bog, they can, or I can.
Bullshit.
19 for me. I'll roll for Bug.
Okay.
All right, there's a 16 for me.
Nice. 19
His is plus 9, right? So
Yep.
21 for him.
21. Okay.
11.
Okay.
I got too impatient.
19.
19.
Jesus.
So, as canonically, we'll say that the order still is whatever everybody wants it to be. But Rainier, as you stealthily go to move up, you see everybody moving beyond you, quieter. Slight bit of frustration, because you're like, what the hell? But you all do quietly move up.
Oh, my claws were out. I had to retract that.
There you go.
I do want to grab at least one, maybe two of these crystals as we go by them. The little ones that you said were on the floor, right?
Yes.
I'll grab 2 of them.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't hurt me when I pick it up.
So when you go to pick one of them up, it's like embedded in the ground.
Okay.
So it's not just like sitting
Just
there.
laying there. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to see through. I'm going to have a Shar on my shoulder. I'm going to see through her eyes so I can see. But
Okay.
I'm still holding a tail
All right.
Are you-
So
for now. I will let you
as
go as we get closer.
everybody quietly moves up. Eventually, let's see, the 4 of you, not Dorgirin yet, see this large insect-like creature. It looks like it is basically a large, kind of beetle, but humanoid in terms of its bipedal form. 2 large mandibles, and it's kind of sitting there slunked within this large cage. It is bigger than both Dorgirin and Vadir. It's and bulkier, to be honest, too. But it is sitting just kind of slumped inside this cage. Walking up, you do see the same kind of structure as described before, and as you get closer, there does not appear to be any notice of you all approaching.
So that was the bug thing we saw before, not the other cage, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
You said it was humanoid?
It looks it's bipedal, so it does have 2 arms and legs, but humanoid in form in that it has 2 arms, 2 legs.
So
But it is like a plated, it looks almost like a plated beetle, but humanoid in body.
can I see if I recognize? Is this like a fiend, or is this like a?
You can make either history. This would be a history check.
All right.
The other cage is empty.
Is there a lock visible on the cage?
There is, yes.
So 13, unless I get the Fey Fiend whatever advantage.
Do not get that.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you probably don't recognize this creature.
Okay, but I at least know it's not like a fiend.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to have any sort of demonic, devilish, or any sort of other Fey
Okay.
traits to it.
Does it look like it's an amalgamation of creatures? Kind of like how the Bodak horseman was?
It does not. No.
Okay.
This looks like this is actually one single creature, as it is consistent in its form.
It's an Iron Man.
Cool. So we're how far away from the building now?
You are, I'll say, 15 feet.
And how far away from me are the people from us?
They are 40,
Still. Okay.
roughly.
Okay. How do we want to do? You guys want to just? Do you want to try to throw a dagger at him? Or do you want to try to?
I was just gonna keep trying to get up to the walls of the building, to at least have some cover and get out of the open.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
a lot of cover.
That's why I want to get to the wall. Use the wall as cover.
It's not really a wall, most of them. There's only one side, right, that's still standing on that.
Correct.
it.
There. So, the standing structure in front of you has what looks like the remnants of what was probably 2 rooms in a kind of larger building. The corner pieces are still standing, but the center portions of the walls are just completely gone
Yeah.
at this point.
It's not really really much to go in the way of cover.
There, the middle wall, kind of like the support one between the two rooms, is still mostly standing, but there looks like there probably was a doorway that is just either blown off or the doors are not present any longer.
I guess, I mean, too far. I want to get a little closer before we make a move.
Okay. I'll keep where I'm at and try to find something that at least has like maybe partial cover on it.
Okay. As you get closer, the large insect does not stir.
Do we want to break that insect out?
Not yet.
Is the cage like wood or metal?
Metal.
Okay.
It does have a lock on it. Do we want to target Blade Guy first?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So concentrate everything on Blade Guy first, and then.
So, like, I could try. I'm like, I just like mimic like, kill, Two-hander.
And you can hear him talking at this point, since you all are much closer.
You'll need to add in more of the crystals for that potion you're making there, and
You hear him kind of breathing. He has this very breathy voice and almost wheezing
you'll need to add more of it to that one too.
as he addresses the other one. And you see the large.
The other one.
This is the man in plate that is
Yeah.
addressing
Talking
to.
to the skeletons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And then you also now at this point see what looks like probably a young dragon sitting in the center of the chamber, motionless currently, but currently is laying down.
Is there enough light to see what color it is?
There,
Or an idea?
The candlelight does not provide much illumination. It's mostly just for the immediate places where the skeletons are working. But you can, what little light you do have, it looks just pitch black. With almost kind of, make a perception check actually for this part.
Your last chance. Jesus. Nope, that is done. That was a 2-6.
Okay. So that's it.
Yeah. A 2, a 3, and like a 5. Done.
I'm gonna think at Ashara. I go, can you use that body?
You get a very clear and direct response. No.
Okay.
Like insulted no or just no?
Not insulted, but you get a very like the kind of intent behind it is that whatever that body is, it is not suited for her.
Okay. Is it okay if we kill it?
You kind of hear a response of, "I think that's best."
It's probably from the Shadow Realm.
Do what you can.
Alright, so.
Okay.
Can we learn sign language in this game?
So, yeah, if you'd
Like
like.
the drow? Do the drow have that in this game? I
I
mean, because I know in Forgotten Realms they do, but I don't
I
know.
actually know
game-wise.
Thieves' Can. I could Thieves' Can at Bog.
yeah, there's a general kind of like standard sign language for Istoria as well. But for this, I'll have everybody roll for initiative, as we're just going to get that out of the way now. And this will be a surprise round, as somehow they did not notice. We don't know how.
Bloody
Steal second.
My
Jesus.
perception checks were low.
Oh, goody.
So, does anybody want to roll for Bog? You should pause on that. Okay, so we'll start on the right side first. Video.
19 for me. Oh, roll a 4 for Bog.
Okay.
So whatever his initiative
It
is
is +3, so he is a 7.
good. I beat him by 2.
Sorry. It's kind of good to have a cleric in the back. All right, Dragirin.
6.
6.
Jeez.
Not quite the back. All right.
9.
Hadn't called for Rainier yet, so I was going to go with Rin first, but
Nope.
that's fine. Rin.
Too late.
6.
Jesus.
Okay.
So
Well-
I'm last.
It's a good thing this is a surprise round first. So let me go ahead and roll for their initiatives.
Alright, so there's
So we've got
bug.
1, 2,
and a skelly.
3, Okay.
It's a lot of dice. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. You're there. That one and that one. Okay. So he is on. I'm going to track a few initiatives, which will be fine.
I'm just trying to work them all
Okay,
out.
so just 20.
That's how averages work.
Right. Okay, you're on that one.
Good.
So you're on a 5. You're 10. Or no, you're the 12th one. Sickles. Meant skellies.
I put Skelly too.
Nice.
What turn do the sickles go?
Yeah. They'll be here eventually.
Goody.
Okay. All right. So, we'll go ahead and get the battle map going. If you could please, with the. Yep. Thank you.
Do I need to actually do anything?
Yeah, probably.
Take this guy and his shillelagh over here. It's a knife.
You press this. Oh, okay. Okay. that's
I
pretty
know
good.
it just looked like a shillelagh from here. When
All
I
I can
picked it
think
up.
of is the 551 and the missile.
We move
All right, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna
Yeah,
rotate the
that's
map. Would you guys prefer the actually combat on that side would be easier for you guys probably?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get the battle map going, and let's see where we're at in terms of positioning. Okay, we're gonna need to move the camera. Oh, actually, you know what? It's fine where it's at. I take that back. We're good there.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. I'm sure I just looked real normal on camera there.
Go ahead and grab a couple minis.
Yep.
So
Sure
where do we come in from?
So you're
It's
coming
just
in
a normal
from
position for your body
that
to be
top.
in.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm still not sure.
There are my spooky, scary skeletons.
Oh, because these are the cages. So we.
Oh, you were lying.
Huh?
You might want to check which one has the insect in it first. Which cage? Carnage Kabuto.
All right.
Don't kill.
Unfortunately, I don't have the creatures, many of them, that I need for this, so I'm gonna just use placeholders. As per.
That's
So-
fine.
The dragon is in the center of the area that is similar to, yep, like the visual circle. This guy is in the cage next to you all.
That's
we've
not very
got two skeleton-like guys at each one of these stations. So there's one in that corner, one in the opposite one, and this guy is standing in the doorway.
It's a bugbear, not a bug.
No,
Or
it's a
okay,
placeholder.
it is a bug.
That's a gorilla.
That is, yep, a gorillon, the miniature. The creature is a different one. So, as we get into combat, let's go ahead and get some combat music going. So, the first up is Vadir.
Okay.
So I would assume, this is before we kick off, I would assume we would go to the cage that is not occupied, correct?
That would have made more sense.
You know what? It's fine. We can swap where it's at. I had it written there, but it's not a big deal. We can put it in the other one.
Okay. That was just my thought, is like, we don't know the allegiance of it. We would have stayed away from giant thing
And
inside
see,
cage.
so this is not a real wall here then?
No, that is a wall. The corners are still mostly standing.
Okay, so I would have
They just
wanted,
kind of arc downward.
yeah, so I would have wanted to like come along the side instead of going through the big open area in the middle. That's well, okay. I don't know. So I mean, is that where we went? Is just straight up to the front then?
It's kind of, I mean, that's the way we were heading off to it. If
Alright.
you wanted to break off and go to that corner, then that's fine. We knew you had to get in close.
Oh, yeah.
I would assume.
Well, I'm
that-
not first anyway.
Okay.
Just I rolled like poo.
You're second.
All right.
Yep.
For us.
Yeah.
We don't know what they rolled.
Right.
Better.
Really?
Yep.
So you're saying that what I'm doing? Oh well, we're all going first once anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Surprise round. All attacks have advantage.
Okay. I am going to break off just a little bit to the side on the edge of this cage and fire off an Eldritch Blast at the armored guy.
Okay.
Both are really great.
Remember, you have to
14.
see.
14
Them.
does not hit.
Yep. Figured as much. So, and I'll throw, as a bonus action, I'll throw Hexblade's Curse at him.
Okay. So as both beings arc off of the wall next to him, you see him kind of alerted to it, but still not quite ready as you just, huh! And you see him kind of get afflicted with the curse. He kind of like reacts to it.
Vargas says you failed him.
Okay. So everything else is surprised. Rainier.
So he's still surprised, right?
He is.
Okay. So, do they get opportunities of attack?
I don't believe so.
2, 3, 4.
If they
5,
have not
6.
gone.
Which way is he facing? This way?
I would assume he'd be facing the
He was
skeleton. 'cause
talking
he was
to the skeleton.
Talking to him. You want help?
Ah, okay. So they
How
can.
far can you run?
Well, I went. So I'm using feline agility. And then there's room to go in between based on where they're at.
Okay.
And I had just enough to get behind them.
Nice.
And so I was carrying my dagger because it doesn't glow. In the run up, I can pull out my sword. What is that? The bonus action, or how does that actually all work?
It's free action. You can use as part of your movement.
Okay. You mean pulling out the weapon is?
Yeah.
Okay. And running up, I would have used my the right, so.
Okay.
Ice. This way. Hold on. They're so hard to grab. Ow! 7 damage. Jesus. Jeez. Whatever.
Why does our cat keep cutting himself?
He's on it, remember? He's got some
Right.
issues.
So that's the bonus action. So I'm going to hit it with my scimitar.
Yep.
That's a lot. 18 plus like 7 or something.
Okay. Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
I am curious what it actually is, just for future reference. 8 plus 8. So yeah, 26.
Okay.
So that's 1, and then do you want me to just roll my second attack to hit now?
Sure.
I get 18 again.
Yep.
So you hit the dude with 18.
No, that's the roll,
Oh.
and then so 26 is what I'm hitting with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So D6, and then what is it? D4 for the damage. Is he undead? Do you want me to roll an extra D4 or no?
He is not.
Okay.
They feed or undead.
Hmm?
They feed or undead?
Yeah.
Well, this one I could, yeah. So 3 plus 5, 8, and then 3 radiant damage, right? Somehow I have forgotten how my character works. It's fantastic. I'll do that. In the end, slashing damage. So I slashed him. His movement's less by 10, and then I'll
Okay.
roll for the second attack. 7, 12. So 10 slashing damage to radiant. So I don't think the radiant gets a plus to anything.
Okay.
Whoa. Why is this 1d6?
Oh, you leveled up. 5th level.
Leveled up.
Oh shit. Okay, sorry. I didn't
That's fine.
know that.
So 4 damage off because I think you had 2 2s.
Was it I thought it was a 3. A 2 and a 3.
Okay.
So 5 damage off.
Yep.
And then 6 damage total for both of them.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
That's awesome. I didn't know that went up.
All right. So to the one slash and a stab, you see him. He's getting hurt.
It's just it was 2 slashes for if it matters.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sure. All right. So Bog is up. He's gonna look around. Did you want me to go do the 10 undead thing? Or not? Actually, one of you guys can just pilot him if you want. Makes it easier.
Okay.
I've got other things to work with.
It just says you can invoke a blood curse once per short rest, but it doesn't say what the action is. Oh, it's no action.
I will. I guess I'll pilot Bog.
Okay.
Can
You got to a sheet faster than I did.
can I do a thing? Because I didn't know that it doesn't take an action. It was like curse him with a blood curse.
Yeah, it's fine. We haven't really moved past your turn yet.
Yeah. Oh no, it is as a bonus action. I'm sorry. Never mind. I was reading the blood maledict part. Okay. Never mind.
Gotcha.
Ignore me.
Okay. So, Bog.
I don't think I'm gonna have him do the turn undead just yet. Not until they actually start their actions.
That's fine.
At this point, I will.
Give someone guidance.
What?
You could give someone guidance.
I could, yes.
I'm just saying, it's a thing you can do as a cantrip. Don't
Can
have
also
to use
do-
a spell slot.
I can also try to use Sacred Flame.
That's
Or
also true.
Toll the Dead.
Oh yeah, that's at will.
I know Bog usually likes to stay out of the side, so if he move him over here.
Oh, and everything's lit up in 20 feet around me now.
Oh, that's handy.
I'll do Sacred Flame at the main guy.
Okay.
Dex 15.
All right. Let me double check about the rules for surprise. Can take action, surprise. Okay. What's the number to hit?
15.
Fails.
Okay, so that's 2d8. That's 15 radiant damage.
Nice.
Thank you,
job.
Bogzar.
Good job, Bog.
Hey, Tony, for what it's worth, I re-rolled my right damage to myself because it's also 1d6 now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It was 1 more.
Oh, okay. So actually the same then.
Yeah.
As to how much extra damage you dealt to him too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as the circle of radiant light envelops this large, kind of stout, or not stout, but statuesque figure, you see him kind of react to the fire. What is going on?
And he will give aid or help to Rin.
Me.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Guidance.
No.
No, help. So you have advantage on your next attack roll.
Yes.
That's cool.
You can do it.
Thanks, Bog.
Sweet boy. So bad.
All right. Yeah, something. All right, Dorgirin.
It's something.
Am I going after the plate guy as well? Was that was the plan?
You
do
are
what you
your
want.
own person.
Our main goal was to try to knock him out first, but you
am
do
my
what you
own
will do.
Minotaur.
You are your own Minotaur.
Yep.
That is correct.
Kind of like worried about getting, surrounded.
That's fair.
Also, we have no idea what that bug thing might do.
Also true.
Need be, whatever we need. I said earlier that I could darkness something, and he's in a cage. I could darkness him in the cage.
All right, I guess we'll stick with the
And then he'll run
How far away is he from me?
A little about 60-ish feet.
60 feet.
So if you want to hit one of the I mean, if you want to take a chance on the dragon, you can hit the dragon, or you can hit a skeleton too. If you can get to a skeleton.
Do we know that we have to kill the dragon?
We don't know anything about the dragon.
60,
Dragon.
65-ish.
Yeah.
Hit him with the ladder.
Get in the chair.
The Murphy ladder.
Alrighty. I mean, anything within 40 feet. So that's what I'm gonna
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
The dragon.
8, 9,
They're the
10.
wire.
So you can make it to about here. Like here or here. Kind of.
So you can make it behind the skeleton or at the dragon. The dragon's just laying there. He's not doing anything.
Right. I'm gonna go for the skeleton.
Okay.
I'm on bonus action rage.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack.
Attack him. You have advantage, right? Because it's surprise.
And you're behind.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I didn't even need to give you help. Oh well. Sorry.
Hmm?
You have advantage anyway because it's surprise. Supplies.
Supplies. I have double advantage.
I wish that was a thing.
Same.
I have tried many a time to get him to do it, he won't.
Nope.
I rolled 2 11s. So that is. It's a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely hit.
It's probably a good thing you went after the skeleton then.
19 hits the skelly.
Somehow the only character I don't have open is Dorgan.
Oh, I don't have any other ones open.
And
Oh,
they-
except for Bog now.
They were open from like the very first week because I didn't know what anyone did.
13 points of bludgeoning damage on the first attack.
Okay.
And I'm saying bludgeoning because
It's a skeleton.
skeletons might be, you know.
Oh yeah.
And the second attack is also going to be at advantage, right?
Yep.
16?
16 hits. Yeah, these skeletons are wearing mostly robes, so.
Okay.
And they're not. I am legend skeletons.
No.
So it's 14 bludgeoning.
Okay. So, as you run up to the first skeleton with your 2 swings of your maul, you crush this one. It is destroyed.
DED dead.
See, Bob? Double dead. There's just dust at this point.
Hmm.
It's all dust in the wind.
All right, that'd be it for your turn.
I believe so.
Okay, Rin, you're up.
Yeah, okay. So I theoretically can see the guy with in the armor now because he's lit up, right? With his 20 feet of light.
My weapons give off white light.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I can see him. It's like
Yes. Yeah. You,
semi-darkness. I see that.
yeah. Yeah. So you,
Okay.
Plus,
you-
you've got Dorgar in there with his hammer giving off light.
sure. Yeah. So you can pretty much see everything in the chamber at this point.
Okay, cool.
Well, not the chamber, like the immediate vicinity of, you know, your 2 allies.
Okay. Question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Do I take a penalty if I keep seeing through Ashara's eyes as long as she's on my shoulder? Even though it's weird.
I'll say no.
Okay. Just for the sake of the fight, I'm gonna keep looking through her eyes so that I have dark vision and can maneuver around at will.
Okay, sure.
Alright, I am going to firebolt at the guy in armor.
Okay.
It's 120 feet, I should make that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh. That's not gonna hit. That's a 9 to hit.
Ouch. Yeah, that does
With
not hit.
advantage?
Yep, I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Oh man. I'm sorry that as the bolt goes wide, you're just kind of almost enamored that the fact that you can see another dragon. Like,
Right.
There's another dragon right
I almost hit it.
very much a Chris Pratt. There's two?
Just two?
I stole this guy's briefcase.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna roll around to the side then.
This side?
Yeah, I'm gonna come over this way. As far as I can go, 30 feet. Okay. How tall is this?
The wall, you're well hidden beneath it. There's about a 2-foot gap from the base of the floor to, or not 2 feet. Well, actually no, that's right. It's 2 feet kind of raised up where there's some small stairs that lead up to the kind of like where the foundation of this structure is.
Uh-huh.
So the corner where you're at, you're actually fully obscured.
Okay, cool. And that's it.
Okay. So top of the order. At this point, the man in plate turns around and stares at you, Rainier, at this point, as you see his mouth has this kind of blackened, almost like it's like a stain. It looks almost like paint, but you can see it's actually part of his skin at this point. It's turned black. You can see it running down his chest to beneath his armor. As he turns towards you, he unsheathes his large 2-handed sword. You hear him just breathe in.
I don't know why you're here, but you can join us.
And as he swings down against you.
Ah!
You're a cutie.
So,
But we killed the skelly guys.
he is going to be making 3 attacks.
Yeah, of course he is, which is why I definitely wanted to
He's
curse
a
him and
fighter.
forgot that it's a bonus action. Because everything's a bonus action.
17 hit on the first swing.
It's a tie.
Okay, so that hits then.
It's a tie.
Do you want me to roll individually, or
I don't.
okay? It's a miss on the second with a 12 to hit,
Okay.
and the last one is a natural 1.
Ooh. Die.
So,
Swing, swing.
go
I
ahead
got rib distracted at first and got way better.
go ahead and roll for damage.
I'm Black
So,
Knighting it now, but
9 points of slashing damage and 8 points of necrotic, halved to 4.
so a total of 13.
Correct.
Ow.
As he makes those 3 swings, you could see that though he has that kind of like wheezing effect to his breathing, the swings are definitely fully heavy, and he's got strength behind him. Although, wasn't quite accurate enough to actually hit. All right, as he walks, he will break melee from you, and we actually probably need to move the camera at this point. Can you angle it to cover that side of the table a bit more? Perfect. That like spot on.
Got this.
So he is going to back up with his back towards the portal, which is centered in that kind of.
So do I get opportunity attack?
You do. But he will back up with his back towards the portal. So he'll move towards the edge of that hexagon.
So like there?
Yeah.
I missed.
Okay.
It was a 2. So whatever. What is it? What's
Yep.
it?
That'll be a miss.
Jesus. What is
All
with
right.
these dice? I'm about to throw it across the room.
Okay.
I rolled a 3 and a 4.
So as you see him kind of ready up, Vidir, you're up.
No, that would have been a good test. 'Cause it'd be a 16.
Dragon hasn't stirred at all yet, right?
You notice it is awake now at this point.
It's like open to sight, like, what?
Yeah.
I am going to cast Blur on myself.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna move into
Nice. bit more. Perfect. Okay. All right. With that being it, let's go ahead and have the skeleton make its attack. So, as it turns around, you see it grab 2 vials from the table,
Oh no.
and it is going to throw them at Vidir.
Can we see the vials at all? What color are they?
They
find
actually. What's funny is you don't see them initially. You can barely kind of make out the color, but then as they pass into the light, where your friends are kind of producing the light, you can see they're black.
Okay. Okay.
So 2 attacks. It's a 21 to hit on the first.
Are they at disadvantage?
Oh, because blur, right? Good point. Okay, it's a 20. First one. I'm gonna die anyway.
No.
And the second one is a 6.
Helped a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. So that is 6 points of necrotic damage. As a vial of what at first you think might be acid slashes against you, and you feel this kind of wave of almost like sapping energy hit you. So, that is it for its turn. As you see it kind of grab 2 more vials. And that would be it. So, who's at the edge of the thing?
The thing. What is it?
Who's
the
next to the
cage?
cage?
That's Bog.
Okay. So, as Bog is standing there, he hears a loud creak open as
no.
a large insectoid walks out of its cage and begins walking towards him.
You want this one?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no.
I thought it was locked.
There is a lock on it.
We specifically asked if that lock was closed.
You asked if the door was shut, and it is. And if there was a lock on the door, there is. As it walks towards him, it will be able to get 20 feet.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that?
Sorry,
let's go
30,
with-
30 feet. Sorry. So it doesn't actually get to him. I was looking at the wrong movement speed.
Now begins the yakety sax chase between Bog and the bug man.
And that's it for its turn.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
But as
Where are you?
Bog sees it, there is this kind of weird pattern emerging from its insectoid eyes as it looks at him, and it's kind of a strange, almost hypnotic pattern. But we'll get to that on his turn. Rainier, you're up.
Oh, so how much? Look around like, thought I'd have some more backup.
Since when?
You know, that's on me. What is it? 1, 2. Do I get advantage to the side or to go behind him?
You have to go behind him.
Okay, fine, 30.
So,
15 feet.
As you
So I was gonna ask actually, is the whole thing the portal, or is the portal just like a line across the bow?
the hexagon, kind of contains the portal. So once you step onto it, there is an effect.
Once you step
I
into
mean-
the octagon.
So it's not just a, it's 3-dimensional. So it's not
Yeah,
just
you-
like
Okay, so that's on it there.
Yeah.
correct.
You'd be on
Okay.
it.
By him backing up towards it, he's forcing you to walk near it. If you want to get advantage.
Yeah. So I am not all about that portal, so I'm gonna be stabbing him in the side.
Okay.
Because I'm brazen. I'm not that brazen.
Okay.
So cool. That's a miss. It's like an 11, I think. I'm assuming it is. Also, bonus action. I am going to blood curse him, and I will definitely be whatever the special is. Maledict. Yeah. So creatures that don't have blood in their bodies are immune to him unless it has been amplified. So I'm gonna amplify it. That's what I want to do. Sorry. Words are hard.
They are.
And Bog's on deck.
So, he makes a Constitution saving throw at the end of its turn to end the cuss.
Okay, so what does it apply?
Until for the duration, the creature has disadvantage on strength and dex checks and takes 1d8 necrotic if it makes more than one attack on its turn.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, second and so I don't have my offhand again because it's bonus action, right?
Right.
So my second scimitar is that's a 13 plus I think 8, 21.
21 hits.
Let me make sure, yeah, plus 8. So, all right. So 4 plus 5, that's 9 slashing and 3 radiant.
Okay, got it. So, with one slash dodging out of the way, the second one does strike, and as you inflict this blood curse on him, you see him, like, recognize that.
Okay.
And then he's 10 less movement again.
Gotcha, yep. Alright. Gotcha. Bog.
Oh.
And Dorgarian, you're on deck. So he just turns and runs?
Yep.
Okay.
Doesn't look at it. He turns and runs because it's fucking weird.
Yep.
Can he see over the wall?
Bog?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
He said it tapered down, so.
No, that's a fair question.
I just don't know because he's past where she's at, so I don't know how much it tapered down. She's gonna give. So he can't see in the room at all right now.
He can see probably the edge of Dorgarian at this point.
Can't see me behind Dorgarian.
In his line of sight, he might actually, you know what? He'd be able to see the. It would be partial cover, but he can see the man in the plate.
Okay.
About 45-ish, 50. 50, do you say? 55?
55.
55?
55. My IQ is 55.
Dragon rolled low.
Did.
It was
Me
asleep.
and the dragon.
Yeah.
Me and the dragon.
Yeah. Same page all the way through.
Buddies.
But he
So
can't-
should he just go to you then?
To be friends.
All right. Yeah.
as a rogue, he can bonus action dash, right?
Correct.
Anyone can dash, right?
Bonus action dash.
Oh.
Not action dash.
That's handy.
Amplifying it made me take 2 damage, I forgot.
Okay. He's going to bonus action dash 10 more feet here. So
Okay.
that he can see this guy, and that guy.
Yes.
And he's going to Bane the 3 of them.
Okay.
Ooh.
And is there a roll involved with this
Charisma 15.
for each one?
Yes.
Okay.
None of these saves are helpful to me.
That is this one. That one. Okay. And 15?
Yep.
And charisma, so. Okay. What's the effect?
Oh. Perfect time for a burp. Anytime it makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number.
Oh, okay.
And it lasts for a minute.
It's reverse
it is,
bless.
It is concentration though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You right?
Reverse.
Okay, so the man in plate succeeds, but the other two fail. Okay, so pull
Do
up
you
the
have a
details of
disc?
Bane because I will forget otherwise.
Do the disc.
They're up there.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. These.
Yeah, the soda tabs. If we have black ones, that would be
He's got
ideal.
'em.
Broke my own nail trying to do this.
Oh yeah, good call. Force up to them for the attack or saving throw. Okay.
Hey. Can you put that on mod?
Yeah.
So what is bog?
He's
Concentrating.
concentrating.
Oh, logical. It's
All right.
Logical. Logical.
That is logical. Logical.
Will you put it on its wing so I can
So,
see it?
would that be it for Bog then? I imagine so.
Yeah,
Thank
cool.
you.
that's all he's got.
All
Bag of
right.
tricks is pretty big.
Dorgirin, you're up.
Yeah.
Rin, you're on deck.
Ooh, and then the dragon.
I did roll bad.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm cool with it.
Or just kill the plate guy.
Whatever your heart desires, kill it.
Whatever your heart desires.
I'll go with the
kill it.
plate guy. See if we can finish him off.
Close it. Oh, you got it. Close the distance.
From a distance.
And then I shall attack.
Okay.
Muscle wizard cast fist.
And it wouldn't be an advantage because I'm not flanking. You know?
Correct.
So. 22.
22 hits.
Yeah, I'm rage. 16
Okay.
bludgeoning, if that makes a difference.
Gotcha. You hear the loud crack against his plate armor.
And hey, guess what that is?
Nat 20?
It is.
Nice.
Ooh.
That would be 21 points then.
Is that before or after doubling?
That's after doubling.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Just want to be sure. Okay, with the second one, a much louder crack as you hear the ting kind of just ring out. You see him go down to a knee before he picks himself back up. You see this black blood just he coughs up.
Ew.
Okay.
And he's not undead?
Ew, David.
And
Not fully undead.
Mostly undead.
Mostly undead.
You see his plate dented in where you struck him.
Hit him with the
I know that
lava.
in hammering horns, I know it says I can like push someone 10 feet away from me. Would I mean the description says it just push, so I'm assuming that it's going to be enough. But like, would I be able to like use the hammering hood, like hammering horns, to like knock them down?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I think it is just a push away, not knock prone.
Yeah.
Push him through
That's
the portal.
how it read to me. Figured I'd ask.
Sure.
Push him into the portal.
Probably not a good call though.
Maybe.
Yeah, but then we can't kill him.
Yes,
You
you're
could
right.
get reimbursed.
I thought you were going to try and knock him away from the portal. That's what I thought.
It's also
Yeah,
good
that's
to-
what I'm also thinking.
Well, he'd knock him into you.
I can push him like left or right. It's either like through Rainier or to the left of me.
Gotta.
So it's like a.
You got 5 seconds to decide, right? In game?
All right, I'll push him away to the left, and that way that'll give you room to move around him, I guess. Now
So
that
you're going
Move.
this way?
Yeah, totally.
Away from you.
Is that like a.
Because I don't know what would happen if I knock him into you.
Okay, so you're gonna knock him like diagonally, like that way.
Can I like knock him to the side? Like,
So I think he's trying to knock him to his left.
yeah.
Oh,
Kinda
Veer his left,
or would that
which.
not work?
I would say from like a momentum standpoint, it wouldn't make a lot
Okay.
of sense.
All right, then I'll forget about it then.
Well, yeah, but like if you were to like hook him and then like knock him, I'll allow it that way.
Okay.
Like a singe, like a toss.
Yeah, almost, yeah. Mix, swirl, flip. Is there a strength saving throw?
Yeah, it's a DC 15
Okay.
strength save.
I I'm rolling like junk. Yeah, he gets moved.
You're rolling great.
Yeah.
So, kind of like
We'll just wait for the dragon
Yeah.
to do some stuff.
this way?
Yeah, you're opposite side, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, would that be it for your turn?
Okay, cool.
Good to see your new friend, though.
Yeah. So Ren, you're up.
Yeah. So my options are dragon or insect because I can't see the skelly. He's out of my 60-foot dark vision range.
Or run.
Oh yeah, and we're behind walls now.
Well, and you're not within 20 feet of the skelly. Oh, I don't want to be the first one to hit the dragon.
I don't want to hit the
I don't want to hit it.
Not the dragon.
I guess I'll hit the bug.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the bug. I'm gonna see what the dragon's about. He hasn't made his choice yet. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and hit the bug with a firebolt. Can I hit it from there?
You would have to move over a little bit to basically hit it through the cage.
Okay.
So you're aiming at the bug.
Yeah. So I'll duck out and then I'll basically duck back.
1, 2, 3.
I have to go 3, or can I go 2?
You can go 2, but that does give the creature partial coverage.
Okay, I'll go 3.
Okay.
Then you have 3. You have 30 movement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can go 3 and 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's better. 15?
15 does not hit.
No.
You do hit its carapace, but it seems like it just kind of glanced, didn't really have any effect.
Okay.
It's a tie.
Hmm?
I was joking, saying it means it was a tie.
Oh,
I guess it would be.
If it was
Um,
a tie, it would hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I remember that as I said it.
Okay, I'm going to use. I'm gonna. What is it? Okay, I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Mind Sliver at the damn thing.
Oh, all right.
It has to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Because it can't hit anything today. Which is not boding
Which
well
it
for me.
makes with a bane applied to it.
Yes.
My d4s, they're my d4s. Okay, and what's the number to hit?
13.
It fails.
Yay! Alright, so I'm just gonna go already, and the whispers just kind of drive right at its head,
Mm.
and then, you know, it hurts.
Okay.
It is. Ooh. That is 8 points of. Is that psychic damage? The head? Yeah, psychic damage.
Okay.
Question: does that double up the subtracting the D4 from saving throws?
Oh, I
would.
didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I accidentally rolled on D&D.
Oh. So how much damage was that again? 8?
Yes, 6 and a 2.
Okay. You hear
Max damage on 1.
you hear it let out this like kind of like chittering sound.
Yep.
And you see it kind of grab its head.
And I'm gonna squeak back to where I was.
Does it have like any other effects to it?
It.
It subtracts 1d4 from saving throws.
Yeah, so it has to. Does that stack?
It does, yep.
So
just talking
2d4 on its next saving throw.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, and would that be it for your turn?
That is it.
All right. So the dragon, as the 2 loud crack sounds come from near in the portal chamber, you hear let out this loud kind of screeching with this deep kind of roar to it at the same time, as it flies into the room, lands right next to the man in plate, right next to Dorgirin, reels back, and then breathes out.
So it's
Not a friendly.
landing here.
Yep.
Okay. It's aiming that way, right?
No, it is aiming in your direction as well.
I had to try, guys.
And as it lets out this loud, screeching breath, you see a cloud of these kind of purplish blue spores fill in your area,
Not a friendly.
outward in a cone. That I need both of you to make wisdom saving throws.
A wisdom?
Yep.
That means
hold on.
that his wisdom's pretty high.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily.
Or he's a dragon.
just the
He's
attack.
either really smart.
You sure it's not?
It's not an adult.
I
so
am
it's not
sure
that
it is
high.
a wisdom
I
saving
mean,
throw.
you said purple spores. That made me think poison, which would be con save.
It would make you think that, but that's not what's coming.
You would think that, but
Whatever. It's a 9. It's a bloody
Okay.
9.
Bloody.
careful with that stick there, sir. It's gonna whack a microphone.
Nope, that's not. I thought that might have been 12.
Okay. Get back to the playlist. All right. Ooh, okay. So, 25 points of psychic damage as these spores fill your mind with these horrific images of creatures just being. You're unconscious?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
So I got worried that you just straight up died there for a second. I was like, "You're not right. No,
No.
that wasn't enough."
Where are you though? Like I know you just knocked yourself over.
I mean,
but,
it's cool. I should have known that I charged in, and our team
right there.
definitely is not a face first team, so it's my fault.
So you're just unconscious. It's fine. You can relax. And Dorgirin. I think this would still apply. You are frightened. Yeah, this would actually. You are frightened of the dragon for 1 minute.
Of the dragon.
Yes.
Do I get chances to roll to fight that fear?
You do.
Subsequent turn? Okay.
Yes. And
Is that at the beginning or end?
end of each of your turns. All right. So, the man in plate is up. He will turn to Dorgirin with that wheezing breath.
Your friend will be with us, as will you.
As he raises up the great sword and swings. That's gonna miss. It's a 3 on the dice, so yep.
Bro, what are you doing?
I got another 3.
I'm just like, I don't even move. He just like swings
Yeah.
it at me and it's just like,
3, 3. Okay, so it's a 10, 10, and a 13. So as he swings, you see like he's moving really, just not in the kind of swings that you saw before. Partially, we'll say because the armor that you struck is now dented in on his side. He can't quite swing like he was trying to. Yeah, yeah, really struggling.
Did you get your blood curse off on him?
Yeah. So he just took 3 necrotic damage.
That actually does not have any effect on him.
Necrotic doesn't.
Does not. So as he wheezes, you hear him kind of call out,
Deverus, we need you.
Oh no.
and that's it for his turn. So Nadir.
I mean, I guess roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Don't call for help. You don't need help.
Did you-
14?
Yes.
Okay.
So it was 12. So
No,
not that it mattered, but
You said it's not undead, right?
he is not. No.
Okay.
there, I will Eldritch Blast the skeleton.
Hmm.
So it's 18.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Nine damage.
Okay.
I don't get to do anything as a bonus action.
You get 2 blasts though, right? Level 5?
Oh, I did not realize that.
Oh, yeah, 2 shots.
Yeah, I get 2 shots. Doesn't matter. That's an 8.
Ah, okay. Wait, 8 on the dice or 8 total?
8 total.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can really do on that turn.
Okay. Next up, as the large insectoid creature is up, you hear the chittering coming from around the corner, Rin, as you hear it start to run around. It does not get to you in time, but it will move towards the edge of the cage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know
Yep.
how big things move.
Yeah, that's as far as it can make.
Okay.
But it cannot attack, so that is it for its turn. Rainier, I need you to make a death saving throw.
9.
Okay, that is 1 failure.
I haven't rolled double digits for hardly anything, so.
All right, Bog is up.
You went 25. Okay.
He's gonna bonus action healing word Rainier.
Hmm?
Yeah, 'cause he only has first levels. So that's 8 health.
Okay.
And then he's going to Sacred Flame the skeleton.
Okay.
So that is Dex 15.
Okay. Does have actually advantage on magical saving throws, but it still fails.
Oh, okay.
So, that's yeah. So damage. Sorry, it's like
You said 8?
8 damage total.
okay.
Yeah, you got 8 HP.
And that's radiant.
Yep.
Okay. So with that, you see the skeleton turn into ash as it falls.
Skelly!
You see the 2 potions just.
And then that is it. Yep. That's action, bonus action.
Okay, Dragirin, you're up.
Alright, so I'm afraid of the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
That just means I can't move closer to him, and then I have disadvantage on attacks. But it doesn't mean I have to run away. Or from where I'm at.
Correct. You can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear,
Okay.
or your fear rather.
Well, Plate Boy is still right here. Old Wheezy.
Huh?
Correct.
So I'm going. Old Wheezy. I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
$25.
25 hits.
Uh, 16.
16. Is exactly what was needed. I'm going to give you a how do you want to do this, even though there's another big creature still that is a threat. But how do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna I'm gonna like. I'm just gonna like knock his head off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yep, with a solid swing from your mace or maul rather, with the indentation kind of limiting his movement, the second swing you've got just completely decapitates him. As the head goes rolling off, you see these kind of black spurts of blood coming up from his esophagus now at this point, where his neck once was. Make a perception check just while we're in the moment.
Perception check.
Mm-hmm.
That is 19.
19. Being that you also helped dissect somebody that was similar to these kind of blackened organs
whoa.
before, there is a very strong resemblance between what you saw in the jail cell and what you see here.
Okay.
But this man was alive, so something obviously slightly different. But either way, his head goes rolling across the room as his body collapses with a loud of plate.
Cool. I still have a second attack. So I guess I'm gonna make an attack against the dragon, but it will be at disadvantage.
Correct.
Switch up my dice here. Roll some different. All right. I mean, both of those are pretty decent. Roll 16 and a 19, so.
Oh, okay.
16 plus 8, that is 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You're hitting the dragon now.
Mm-hmm. That is another 16 points of damage.
Nice.
I rolled the exact same amount of damage both times, so.
Yeah. Nice. So with a very loud thud this time, you get a good look at the dragon. Even though you're still frightened by it, which you're like, I'm not afraid of anything. What the hell's going on? Yeah. You slam your maul against it, and you actually get like a decent look at it now at this point. Its eyes are yellowish, but they have no pupils whatsoever.
Are they kind of like a faded kind of yellow?
Correct. Almost like sickly. It has a vaguely beak-like mouth. It still is, it still has, it's not a beak, but it's beak-like, kind of pointed.
Okay.
And it has these kind of rocky protrusions sticking off of its back, but coming off of its wings is this like shadow darkness essence that kind of just hangs off of the creature.
Okay.
And although its eyes are yellow and faded, you do see these kind of like black cracks going through them too.
Okay.
I forget.
Alright.
Do you get a
Kinda
chance
like-
to break your fear at the end of your turn? Or
Yeah.
not? Okay.
So it's like black veins in the eyes or something like that?
Yes.
Kind of? Okay. Okay, and I'm assuming to try and break out of the fear, it's going to be another wisdom save?
Yes, would be another saving throw. Wisdom specific.
Oh, that's, no.
Nope. Okay. All right. Do you want to stay put? You don't have to move away, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Next.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Boom.
I have inspiration.
You do.
You
Give
do.
me inspiration. So
That is correct.
Oh, what? We get to
I'm
keep them
rolling.
now? I thought we got rid of
No,
them.
he got a new one.
I got it earlier.
Yeah.
I made a reference to the insect being barking.
Yep.
Like,
Oh,
Link is.
yeah.
You wouldn't know you
I'm
weren't
gonna use
here
my
yet.
inspiration
Mm-hmm.
to reroll that wisdom save.
Absolutely.
What's here? Yeah.
You were. You just didn't hear it.
And
You weren't here yet.
that is a diet 20.
A diet 20?
Diet 20 will do it.
I like that.
So, after slamming your maul against the creature, you can see this is a thing of flesh and bone. You can break it.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
Exactly.
I could break you.
It doesn't matter what color it bleeds, as long as it, drips something.
Yeah.
Kill it.
No,
All right.
terrible internet jokes.
Rin, you're up.
Like,
Yeah.
Run away!
Okay, right? Okay, question.
Mhm.
What's this? little wall here, can I see over that? Is that like?
Yes. So that's basically the kind of same like raised foundational level as the rest of the building. So it's about 2 feet up, but you could walk over there to get to it.
So like if I was here, I could see over it and hit the.
Oh no, not from the corner.
Not
No.
from here?
No, correct.
Cool. Yep. That's nope. That's as far as I can get. What if I was inside that wall? Can I see over that? If I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say if I was here. Can I
You
see
could
over
not.
that
No,
wall?
that wall is still standing pretty well.
Mostly standing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mostly dead.
Mostly dead. I'm just gonna run straight. I'm just gonna go as far as I can this way. Run away. I'll be there. I will be there, and I am going to convert a. Let's see. How many can I do in one round? Sorcery points? Yes. Okay. Or sacrifice. It just says sacrifice spell slots. Does it? On a bonus action, can I do convert sorcery?
I believe so. I think I think it's a bonus action to do either way. If you want to
Right.
get more sorcery points, you'd sacrifice a spell slot to get some sorcery points back, or vice versa.
But it's just one spell slot per sorcery point, right?
I don't think the conversion's at that rate, but I can't quite remember.
Okay.
So spell slots. So 2 sorcery points equal 1 spell slot, and vice versa. 1 spell slot equals 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
I'm sorry. First level spell slot.
So then on my. Oh. You are not in a 10-foot bubble with this thing, are you? If I put a bubble right on top of.
Sorry.
Right here, and it's a 10-foot bubble, can I get both Rainier and the dragon in the 10? Is that a 10-foot bubble?
Rainier
What's a
and the
20-foot
dragon?
bubble?
Yeah.
Look at the
This
5
guy?
Yeah.
If I set it here.
I mean, you could set it like right on top of me, essentially.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah. So I think Rainier is. Are you on this one or this one?
You just kind of knocked yourself over. Where were you?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
You're about there.
Yeah.
You haven't set up yet.
No. I mean, don't you have to see where you're casting it or no?
I do.
You can't see any of that though, can you?
I can convert sorcery points to a spell slot. Just give me a minute.
What is it?
Yeah, I think I can get them both.
You can see from where you're at?
That's what we're saying.
No, I'm.
Alright, you do you.
I'm going to use my action, and then I will use sorcery points to cast a spell as a bonus action.
I got you.
Let the sorcerer work!
Quick and spell.
We've
What's
never
up?
seen you this active in a battle. We don't know what to expect. And it wasn't meant to be a dig.
Calmate,
I
tú
won't
tratas, eh?
save you.
Right? If you don't want to be saved, just say so.
Okay.
What health or not?
Wait, health. Sorcerers can't heal. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I forgot
I
about
can
that.
heal and hurt.
You right. Yeah, that's right. That's the new spell that sorcerers get. Some of them anyway.
Alright, I'm gonna dash to here. And I'm gonna do a quicken spell. I think this will work.
with the
Hold
land.
on, let me reread it. I can make an
10
action
foot
a
radius.
bonus action. Right? I'm doing this math right, DM. Keep me honest.
So yeah, you've still got a
I
bonus
use
action.
my action
Yep.
to run,
Yeah,
and
nope.
then I make a bonus action. Okay.
Convert you. You wouldn't convert the spells. You'd use sorcery points.
I'd use sorcery points,
Yeah.
but I just wanted to make sure I could convert spell slots if I needed
Later
to.
on, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then I cast Wither and Plume. don't think it's actually going to hurt the dragon, but we're going to find out. All right. So I toss out a little ball that kind of looks like black flowers. And it, like, expands into this net of, like, viney things. And then I have to try and hit it.
So it needs to
it's
make a
Constitution
Constitution
saving throw.
You got it. Okay. That rolled pretty well. What's This is the creature that has the double things. No, it was
No.
the. Sorry, this is the one that just is affected by one. version.
One. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
D4.
so it got a 22.
Okay, yeah, that really saved.
Yep.
But doesn't matter because you get to heal 1 hit dice.
Well, he still takes 1d6.
No.
Half
Like-
as much on a successful one.
Well, roll the dice and then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Um,
I roll 2d6 and then you heal one of your hit dice unspent.
that went really far.
Was that both of us?
Double 3. So 6 total necrotic.
Okay.
Half.
And then, what's your spellcasting
3.
modifier?
What? 2 plus 2. Right? That thing?
Sure. Yeah.
My
Right.
spellcasting modifier is that little thing at the top, right? It says plus 2.
Yep.
Okay.
So I get 9.
Not
you.
my spell attack, my modifier.
But they both get a
Right.
hit die, right?
No,
Your
just
sp-
one.
Your spellcasting ability modifier would be just whatever your charisma bonus is.
Plus
So-
5?
Huh?
My
Plus 5?
charisma?
No. Yeah.
No, it's whatever your charisma bonus is. So.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a saving
because my
throw.
modifier up at the top here says plus 2. My spell attack is plus 5.
Yeah, so he's talking about up here. Charisma up here is plus 2.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Yep. So plus
sorry.
2.
I looked at the saving throw that was plus 5 and I was like,
No.
I won't say no, but
Right. Yeah.
Yep. So you heal 1 of your unspent hit dice.
yeah, so it's 7 plus the 2, so 9. So, yeah, and it's just one creature that isn't it. Thank you. You've been trying to use that spell for a minute.
Heaven! Did it take any damage?
You saw it kind of like a
Okay.
little bit.
So it took necrotic damage though.
It did take some necrotic damage.
Hopefully not.
Wait.
I think sound was the best.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. Would that be it for your turn? I think that might be all you literally can.
That's
Yeah, I
all
was
I
gonna
can
say.
do. I have 1 more square of movement. It's fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
If you want to, you could use it to hop up, get a little closer.
Closer?
Just saying.
I don't do that.
Okay, fair
I'll
enough.
take a step back. I'll go right here. I'm gonna step right
Alrighty. Okay. So it is the dragon's turn. So I'm going to roll for a thing. Okay. As you see it kind of like breathing in, you see that it tried to like get something back, but nothing happened. So it will make, yeah, kind of wheezes, which you're like, I wonder if it's a thing.
Hairball.
Please, gang.
It is going to. You know what? It'll just. It's going to make all 3 of its attacks against Dorgirin.
Oh no.
All 3?
Yep.
Oh no.
That's not fair.
Sorry, you had more health than he did.
So, first attack will be the bite. I'm going to stop using these dice for this.
Keep using those
No,
dice.
you just keep
It's a
on.
9 to hit. And so it tried to bite you. As it misses, it will make 2 claw attacks. Okay. I'll give you the totals. So we had a, I think it wasn't a 9 to hit. First one, whatever it was, doesn't matter. It wasn't enough. It was a 12,
Okay.
and then an 8. So, yeah, I'll miss.
Just misses.
Yeah, I know, right? That's gonna be it for its. You know what? No, that's not it. After it makes those attacks,
He's so angry.
I'm just like, dude, I can't kill you guys. So
Gotta do it.
gotta try.
Tried with me.
We still have a cleric up. It's fine.
So it will briefly vanish, and in this like puff of cloudy spores, and it will reappear right next to Rin.
No!
I didn't get a attack.
I only made you go
No, you did
it.
Hey.
I only made you go it.
It's true. All right, Vidir, you're up.
Balls.
Balls.
Son of a biscuit eating butt punch.
What was that?
What?
Son of a biscuit that hurt like a butt on a stick.
Stick.
No. I hate sneezing. I hate it so much.
This is handy.
Yeah,
That's a fireball in your hand right there.
it is.
I forgot.
One day.
Soon.
So
Perhaps.
it's just, how big is your hand?
Yes.
Everything
It's
my
bigger
hand
than
touches.
my hand.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
You better
Move
get
up.
out of the way.
here a little bit.
Meanwhile, that hum is very present. Ooh,
This way a little bit.
big scary portal.
It's
It's the Inception sound. That. Bwah.
Stay away from the toilet.
Thank you.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast at the dragon.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
I did recover some hit points because old boy died with my hex on him.
Ooh, handy. Don't forget to hex the dragon.
So one's a 6. Sorry, one is a 14, and then the other one's a 25.
Okay, 14 misses. The 25 hits.
That is 7.
7 points of damage. All right. Okay.
7 points of damage. I'm doing lots of work.
You hear that loud kind of yelp sound as one of the bolts strikes, or one of the blasts rather strikes it.
Shut up, you overgrown Drake. That's it.
All right. With that being it for your turn, the large insectoid creature is going to start running down one of the tunnels.
Running down the tunnel.
Yep.
Oh, you little gypsy
1,
shyster.
2, 1,
Just-
3, 4, 5, 6.
Actually, just take it off the board.
Okay.
Freedom!
Is he still pained?
Technically. All right. Rainier, you're up.
Could double.
So last turn counted as moving 0 feet since I was down the whole time, right?
That's correct.
Sweet. I'm gonna get up, pissed off with a vengeance. So what does it stand up? Half your.
Half your movement.
So 15 feet, and then.
Wait. Oh, sorry.
And then 1.
Rude, you killed Dorgiran.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, and I'm just gonna feline 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're just standing on the wall.
Oh, shit, sorry. Sorry, okay. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. So I can go.
Yep.
I can do that. Okay.
It's not super tall there.
Is it facing me?
It is.
Okay.
So the Crimson Rights don't go away when it doesn't say anything. It just says they go away when I put the weapons away, or it's been a short or long rest.
Yeah, we've looked at this before. If you go unconscious, they do remain.
Fantastic.
If you died, we would say then they do end.
Okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense. So I'm just going to stab, and slash.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I haven't used. Yeah, I don't have the hit points to curse it. Alright, so first slash is 17 on the dice plus 8. That's
That'll
a
hit.
lot. Do you want us to roll all 3 attacks real quick?
Yeah, that makes it faster.
Dagger 14 plus 8 is.
Yep.
And we have a 10 plus 8.
That hits too.
Okay. So.
So an 18 hits the dragon.
As far as you know, an 18 does hit.
Alright,
Below
so.
that,
Anybody's guess.
Alright, so red dice are slashing, orange ones are radiant, so I'm gonna roll the 2 scimitars.
You can roll all the damage. There are no applicable resistances for radiant,
Well,
and no bonuses for like slashing or anything else like that.
more so the dagger just has
Is
different
it fake
dice.
being or undead?
It's
It's-
only
it's
undead
not.
that I care about.
It's not. I care.
We care a lot.
I actually do. It means a lot for a spell.
Okay, so
It means a lot for one of my spells, but
all right, so that's gonna be 15 damage minimum. 17, 21, 25, 28.
28, nice.
rude.
Provided my written or mouth didn't fail me there.
In a flurry of both slashes and a couple and a quick stab, Ringer hops over and slashes into the creature. As you again hear that loud, high-pitched.
I am real not happy with that dragon.
It's not happy either. So that'd be it for your turn.
I assume.
Okay.
Yep.
Bog
I
is
used
up.
action and
Boltzy.
bonus action, so.
Bog is going to run over here.
And it has 10 less movement speed. Ooh, you know what?
Hey, Bog's going to cast. That's my character sheet, not Bog's.
Spare the dying on the bad guy.
Yeah, totally.
Great.
It's better dying.
How does that work when he's missing his head?
It just you put the head on and you touch it and it's
Yep.
back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little,
Back
little
to
glue.
normal.
Oh.
Yeah. He's gonna ring a little bell and totally dead.
Okay.
So wisdom 15.
Wriggling a little bit.
Wisdom 15. Does not save.
Sweet.
Not very wise. Maybe.
That means 2d12.
You did the -4, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, -4.
Didn't matter.
Okay. Sweet. Good to know. What are you doing?
We don't need it anymore. So I'm putting it back over with me.
Okay. I was just making sure that it was not wrong with the math. So okay, 2d12. 8.
Whoa.
Okay.
Damage.
So you hear another slightly quieter sound. It hurt.
And he's gonna give a little help to. What's the distance on help? Oh, I should check
I think it's 30 feet.
Gonna give a little help to Dorkirin. You're doing great. Just go hit him with the hammer.
You sound like old Greg for a second.
Come on, Greg!
You bring Bailey's out of a shoe?
Even drop
All right.
half a shoe.
Why don't wear shoes?
True. So, Dorgirin, you're up.
Alright, I'll run up behind it.
Then I pulled out my hammer.
And since I'm behind, do I get advantage on the attack?
You do, yes.
Oh, you got advantage anyway.
Oh, you're helping me.
True.
So double advantage.
Can't. No distance. 30 feet.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you could have.
No, she's not in range of 30 feet of bog.
Yeah. Which one's? Oh, I'm looking at you, not Bug. Okay, my bad.
You dangus.
So I attacked.
Yep.
Rolled 2 12s, which makes them both die at 20s.
Okay, yeah. Die 20 will work.
I love this die at 20.
Yeah.
20 light.
I really wanted to crit with this whole
20 0.
Yeah.
wrong person.
Yeah.
Same amount of power, but half the calories.
So 14.
I really,
14. Nice. Okay.
I really want to crit it with one of my swords because it has disadvantage on all attack rolls until its next turn. Or my next turn.
It's got disadvantage light.
And then the second attack.
You got it.
Okay.
And then
And then.
Oh wow, those were. That's fine. 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
No, that misses.
not even close.
Swing and a miss. How you doing?
Give her a little. How's your father?
11.
11. Okay.
Not bad.
Ooh,
It's
Very
looking hurt, but it's
respectable.
still standing.
Very respectable.
On the octave level, how loud was that damage?
This one was not like echoing out, but like.
So slightly longer,
Yeah.
probably more painful.
All right. Would that be it for your turn?
Yes.
Rin, you're up.
Run away. I'm gonna look up at the dragon,
Mm.
and I'm gonna go, "Ah," and I'm gonna misty step.
Okay.
Is there like a little fart noise come out?
Yeah.
Just-
There might be a little tinkle. You don't know. It's scary, and I'm gonna misty step this way.
Oh, okay. Towards
30.
the portal, yes. I mean, okay.
Nope. Cattywampus. That way. Yeah, thank you. Alright,
There we go.
and then I'm going to attempt chill touch.
Okay.
So.
Bad touch.
Not bad. 20 light.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Nice.
still hit.
No, I'm 20 light. He's die at 20. Okay, so that is.
Natty light.
Which one's D8s? This one?
Yes.
The
yes.
triangles?
The one that
Mhm.
has 4 and 4. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The one that has the number 8 on.
Like double pyramids.
That is.
Double.
It's like you took 2 pyramids and you squished them together.
That is 10 necrotic.
Okay.
And then, until my next turn, it cannot heal.
Okay. You got it. All
I
right.
think that's how it works. And it's not undead, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, yes, it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. And a ghostly hand is like clawing at its neck.
Mm.
Chill touch.
All right. So the dragon again lets out another squeal. Slightly quiet one. It
Resistant to
will. You know what? First of all, let's see if it gets something back or not. Nope. Okay, so it will make 3 attacks. That's all it can do at this point.
But it can't heal.
Against.
We'll have a bite attack against. Actually, no. Bite attack against Dorgirin. We'll see where the claw goes. Claws, plural. Hey! 26 to hit.
Yeah, I guess.
But did you subtract the D4?
You know what? I didn't.
I think it wouldn't matter.
No, it won't matter.
No. You know what?
Sorry. Does a 22 hit?
Does a 23 hit?
Oh,
I guess.
I guess.
That's close. That's close. That's
That's
real
true, yeah,
close.
I'll allow it.
Isn't
Okay,
it
cool.
18?
Yeah.
I'm 18 for some reason.
All right. 5 points of piercing damage, reduced to 2 since you're raging.
But remember, it can't heal.
Yep. And 4 points of necrotic.
Definitely not, because something just farted in his face.
2 claw attacks against Rainier.
Oh no.
20 to hit,
Yeah.
I just healed you.
and a 23 to hit.
Can you go back to those other dice?
That's the same dice. I just evidently don't roll well sometimes, and they favor you. I'm sorry.
Pendulum swings wide.
How many hit points do you have?
I'm not telling you. Come on. What?
Okay. 13 points of slashing damage.
Oh, total or for the first one?
For total.
Oh, okay.
That is a total. Yes.
So 13, and then is there no necrotic with that?
There's no necrotic.
Oh, okay. We're good.
Okay.
It cleans its claws, not its teeth.
Right. It's just
Yeah.
the TVs that are. And you get close to those veins.
And I think that's probably all I can do because
It's got really chapped
you have your
lips,
light stuff
so when
going
it
on next
bites,
to it, so it can't do
bleeds
any of
on
the
you a
cool
little.
stuff. So yeah, that's it.
Oh.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. So that brings Vidir. You're up.
I'm gonna hit him with the ladder.
I feel like I'm like one of those like air controllers just out there with
Oh,
my
man.
wands.
This
Can
is
you
how
see
you're
it?
going to die.
Can you see it? It's here.
I'm going to take 2 attacks with my sword.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage on it at all? Like we're kind of like semicircled around it. Or I
It's,
guess
no,
it's
it
facing the
is
way.
facing you all now at this point.
Yeah,
So
it
no,
turned-
no advantage
turned
on this
face.
attack.
How many did I move?
But it can't heal, so you have that as an advantage.
We're on the 2 sides of it.
Okay. It's more. Well, we don't do flanking, but we do
I
we do
know.
facing, and it would be more so facing Dorgirin and Rainier. So I'll give you advantage on the attacks.
I feel special
I feel pretty.
now. That's really needed because yeah. So the first one, first one is I think +6. So yeah, 24.
Okay, that'll hit.
And the second one is also 24.
Okay.
So 6,
I believe we're gonna say
9, and 14. So 23.
how do you want to do this?
Oh. Cut its head off.
Okay.
I just run in and cut its head off.
Okay. So as you run in, jumping down from the kind of raised platform, as you saw its head just bite at Dorgirin, its neck is exposed. So you coming down with your greatsword, just chop its head clean off.
Yeah.
And
Must have the head attached to it.
yeah, it's on like your calf basically.
Stole it.
Oh,
I literally just
Not your child.
like, not even 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, you see it's like the like a bee stinger almost like stuck in someone still, and you're like, ah.
Ooh, trophy's ready.
Vidir, in your head you hear, that one you shouldn't have done, but I appreciate it still.
Rude.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
I liked that one.
Oh, you could have started off with that.
you could have told him that. I guess I can't hear this.
Yeah.
That goes on the do not like list.
It goes on the list of does like. Yeah, I'm just standing there confused.
And with
really,
body
really confused.
now slumping, lifeless, you see the kind of shadowy essence kind of fade from the creature, and it is no longer. All right. Yay, you guys did it. You survived the attacks. Now there still is a big portal of black energy just kind of hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's easy compared to like a dragon and a person. It's,
Says you. You're not the one who has to roll to close it.
no, I was being facetious.
Do we need to collect the dead guy's head for bounty?
You need to collect the dead dragon stuff.
So,
Oh, we got that.
how
Oh, we got it.
big can an item be to put in a bag of holding?
The bag of holding does have a limit to it, so it depends on what all you're trying to put in there.
The dragon body.
The
whole
body, you
dragon
cannot get the
level.
body in there. You can try to harvest some pieces from it.
Can I cut it up and put the pieces, like, just cut it into pieces and put it in there?
I'm just trying to take a whole dragon.
You want some scales?
Yeah, that would take
You
a-
want some claws?
It
you
says
want
dragon parts.
Some, you want some eyes?
You take its.
You cannot cut up
Teeth.
the entire dragon and put it inside
You
of it.
want teeth?
I want to. What the episode of Archer when they get rid of the
Some
Italian prime
Like
minister?
just cut them,
Oh right.
roll them up.
Yeah, we're
Like
not
a
doing that.
carpet.
Smiley
but-
face.
Yeah, if you can make survival checks to try and
Yeah.
harvest pieces from a dead creature like that.
So.
But-
Okay. Yeah. It's late.
Yeah, the warbling mass of black energy still is there. What do you do?
Is there anything on the hexagon altar thingy that looks like, or is it just a flat altar thing with the portal on it?
So as you get closer to it, using your dagger for light, you see that there are arcane runes scribed around the outer edge of the kind of the hexagon.
Can I walk up to the portal and kind of like hold my hammer up to it and just like, oh, Luciana,
Dowsing rod
like,
it.
to my in my head, like
Hmm?
you,
He moves
you're
into
asking
it.
Luciana if she can help close it.
Hmm.
The
Yeah, so holding up the mall, you see the light of the mall, while it doesn't go out or anything, you do see it slightly dim a little bit near the portal. Like the closer you get, the less light it emanates. Doesn't go out entirely, but yeah.
You should use your hammer and hit one of those runes.
We can try that.
I can try something that's a little less invasive, maybe.
I mean, if you want to try and dispel it first, that's fine.
Just before we try to break it, potentially make it worse.
Before we do that, can I search his body? That's
Or at
next
least
to
pull
it?
his body away from it.
Yeah, like pull it away a little bit and then rifle through his pockets.
Yeah, y'all
Okay.
just let me know when you want me to close this tear in the universe.
Hold on, he may have a key. What? He might have a key.
He's got one thing.
Maybe. I don't think that's how this works.
You don't know till you look.
Eh.
Make an investigation check.
That's a 12.
12. So you find his sword. You do see that there was also a sword on his side too that he never actually unsheathed. And you find kind of the armor and stuff that he was wearing. You don't really find much else on his person.
I don't
Oh,
know.
one thing I forgot to mention this. He did have a helmet on, which you knocked clean off with his head. And that helmet was also kind of like this black winged one.
I Jingo fatted him.
You did, very much so.
I am gonna yell at Bog to go check out while he's over there, if he wants to check out the tables with the vials
Sure.
over there. Bogsy.
Yeah, I'll go take a look at it.
Can I like bandage myself up or something?
I guess I don't ask you. What?
Can I like bandage myself up or something, or what do I?
I don't know if we can do that. Are you proficient in medicine?
Doubt.
I don't think we have any healing kits.
Yeah, I got a potion
You would take a healing?
and potion.
Yep.
16 for Bog's investigation.
Okay.
How are you on health, Dorcarian?
I'm at 34.
Oh.
I'll say that I took the 2 swords.
Okay.
And I guess I'll give the helmet to you to put in the bag.
So what did Bog get?
16.
16. Okay, I'll make a note of that.
And now we all die.
I'm just gonna leave the head inside the helmet, so we have the.
All right. So, as you all are discussing and kind of looting around, Rin, you're looking at the portal.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Hit it with the juice.
Do I see anything in it?
Like through the portal?
Yeah.
You do. Make it a perception check though to try and be able to perceive what is on the opposite side.
12.
Okay. So with the kind of black warbling mass, you kind of focus your intent to actually peer through it and look in at what's on the opposite side. Through there, you see this pale black and gray landscape with these dead trees, and what you can barely make out looks like basically a dead forest at this point. As you look through it, you see some kind of creature hundreds of feet away. It looks like a massive kind of like tentacles and this large kind of maw as it's rolling about, and you see it grabbing this what looked like a humanoid in one of its long tentacles and just tosses it inside its mouth.
Yeah, we don't let that thing go.
You don't know it's there.
I know.
As it's chomping down,
This is.
you see it turn and look, and it looks at you.
I start to cry and I go, guys, we gotta go. Bog, can you give me guidance?
Yeah, sure. You get guidance. He walks over and gives you guidance.
Okay. So I have a D4, right?
Mm-hmm.
On what? Okay. That's an ability check. That's not a spell. I feel better though. I feel supported.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. I was hoping that would help.
You see the tentacles kind of unfurling and pulling its large body closer towards you.
He gives you bless.
Okay. What does that do? Okay, I go, Ashara, help me, and I cast Dispel Magic for the first time ever.
Okay. Could I have you make an ability check?
What is that?
So,
Oh, hey. Guidance helps.
it does. So, Dispel Magic, being that you're casting this spell at 3rd level,
Yep.
you're going to need to make an ability check using your spell casting ability.
Okay.
So, roll the d20, and then whatever your, what was it, +5, I think earlier is what we were
For
talking
the
about?
spell attack.
For
Yeah,
my
that would apply too.
modifier is a +2. My spell attack is a +5.
Well, it should be your modifier plus proficiency.
Well, right, no, sorry, this is not a spell attack, right? This would be a spell. Make an ability check using your spell casting ability. Okay.
We.
Yeah, okay. So you roll a d20 plus your spell casting ability. So yeah, whatever's listed on your character sheet as your spell casting ability modifier, that's what you'll use.
Okay, so
My
it's a
modifier
+2.
+2.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Plus
it
a
is an ability
D4.
check, so guidance does apply.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
12. So, as you focus your intent to close this portal and end whatever magic is caused this wound to appear, you see it start to close, but it doesn't close entirely.
Okay.
You see again the creature unfurling its tentacles and just
Oh, no.
pulling itself closer towards you.
I'm really scared, guys.
And at this point, you guys can see it also coming through the portal.
Hit the rune!
I cast it again.
Okay. Okay, so you cast it again.
I'm
Yep.
gonna run over to the portal then as well, and then it's
Are there multiple runes or is there just one rune?
There are several runes written around the hexagon.
Just hitting them all?
Just hit one, see what happens. I don't know.
You hit one. See what happens. I don't know.
I have 4.
Okay, spell casting ability.
Uh-huh.
Can dispel magic again.
Yep. I don't have guidance this time.
Well, I'll give you guidance again.
Okay.
It's a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Bog provides assistance again.
Oh no. What are you?
13. Portal gets smaller still,
Oh no.
but it is still open. It's
Yes.
now it's about the size of probably about 3 feet in diameter, as opposed to the large portal that it was before.
You take one side, I'll take the other.
I'm gonna hit a rune.
That's
Okay.
all I got.
I'll hit a rune opposite of him. Like whatever one he's on, I'll hit like opposite side.
Sure.
It's just attack roll.
Make another attack. Of course.
15.
Okay. You slam down against the rune.
10.
10. You also slam down against it.
I need to roll damage or anything?
You don't.
Okay.
Neither of them have any effect. As you slam against it, you realize, though this is stone, this is infused with magic that is well beyond the means of physical harm.
Even with magical weapons?
Magical weapons.
Yeah?
Um,
You still see the portal.
I'm gonna hit one of the runes with a firebolt spell. See if that does anything.
Okay.
Alright, where were you earlier? 17.
17. So you fire one of your firebolts at the rune. It's scorched, but it still is there. No effect.
I'm gonna try to slash the rune.
Okay.
Also, while saying, like, if you got any tips, please help me. Since you didn't with the dragon. 19.
Okay, solid attack. No effect. As you kind of actually, do you verbally say that or do you think it?
I think it.
Okay. You hear response back. You're attacking the wrong object. Strike the portal.
Strike the portal?
Yes,
That's what I did.
you struck the rune.
Oh, the last one was the rune, or the portal.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was
Okay.
slashing the portal itself.
Sorry.
Did I say rune? I meant
You
to
did say rune.
portal.
Okay.
Sorry, I meant to say
Okay.
portal. Slashing at the portal.
Okay. So as you strike at the portal itself, go ahead and roll damage. Sword going immediately through it.
13.
13. Okay, and it's already... Okay, yeah, that is enough. So, as the blade passes through the portal, you see one of those long tentacle arms reach out through it, and as the blade cuts through it in the center, the portal closes. The arm gets cut off as the tentacle just flops to the ground, flops a little bit, and then lies motionless. But the portal is closed. The wound sealed.
Rin throws up.
Aaron picks it up. He's like, "Ooh, I had some fried calamari." It will be.
I mean, put it in the bag.
Do we need any?
I don't know. I was just gonna take it and see
I
what
don't know.
happens.
Is it Fey Fiend or undead? So,
Is there,
I was
any, is
thinking-
there any rumbling in the cavern?
See, I was
You
thinking
look
it
at
might
it,
be, like something like these,
Never mind.
or something like that.
So with the portal sealed, you kind of pause for a moment.
There's several tentacles.
You don't hear anything.
Okay.
Make a perception check. Not immediately.
No.
9. You're like, okay, there's no rumbling. I don't feel the ground. All right. Okay.
Neat.
Passive was better than that. We should probably, still get out of here pretty. So do your cutting.
Yeah. So
Go ahead and make a survival check.
I want, for first and foremost, I want the head because it'll have the teeth and the eyes and everything like that.
Yeah, with the head decapitated, you can put
Okay.
that inside the bag.
Cool.
can I assist
Um,
him?
With the harvesting. Yeah.
You have an advantage.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, let's say I want to get as many organs and scales as possible.
Yep. Sure.
You get the dragon heart, so you get
Are you fucking kidding me?
rot breath.
Good job.
Is it 2 natural ones?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because one missed and just stopped. Just
Okay. Yeah. So, hacking into the beast.
I was too tired to do anything because I only have 4 hit points.
True.
There it is.
Yeah.
And
You're just exhausted.
Ren, you're like, this was a dragon. What are we doing?
What are
and
we
you
doing?
like you can't provide any
Can't
real
help
help. So you do get some scales.
No, I just meant I was too tired to try. That's what it's.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. You basically hack apart some scales. You don't know exactly like what value they're going to be, but you get some of them.
I'm so done with tonight.
So we'll go ahead and call it there. As a decent spot to call it, and you guys were successful in closing the wound and slaying the creatures down here. We'll cover what all you guys discovered, not next week, but the week after that, hopefully, if we're back, which we may not be, unfortunately, as I'll be out of town, and I don't know exactly when I'm getting back home, so we'll find out. But, well done, everybody. I'll cover, I'll provide a bit of information in our own Discord and stuff for what you guys found. But for now, we'll go ahead and call it there, as it is late, and we did run a little bit later than I intended. But we don't want to stop mid boss fight, so
Thanks for staying with us, guys.
yeah, for sure. We're going to go ahead and call it here. So we want to thank Gilding Light for the space to stream. We really appreciate it, and thank everybody for attending and watching our show. We really appreciate you just hanging out with us. And last but not least, our sponsors, Sirenscape and Idle Champions, for providing music and a free chest, which you can find the code in chat. This is, of course, rebroadcast, then it's probably a different one now at this point, but, it'll be there. two shows to plug as well. We've got Echoing Dark at 4 p.m. Pacific on Thursdays. That is run by our producer and DM extraordinaire, DC Lazaire. He's awesome. And then on Saturdays, we've got Champions Eclipsia at 1 p.m. Pacific with my good friend Kurt, who is running a game there. Check that out too. Another homebrew world of his own design. Really cool stuff. And just to reiterate again, we will be off next week, which is the 26th. I got it right. We may be back the 3rd. I'm not sure, but we will be off the week after that as well on the 10th. So a couple of little gaps, but hopefully we'll have everything back to normal pretty soon. But yeah, thank you again for tuning in, and we'll go ahead and just do our little outro. So everyone have a good night, and thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
See ya.